Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. I'm in the game. All right. Disclaimer: fair use act, education purpose use only. All rights, image, and music clip belong to the expected owner, and we do not claim ownership. Now, this what I wanted to show y'all. When Trey Gang was trying to tell y'all that Trey Gang finna show y'all this connection with the hotel, the family tree with that hotel, cause Tragan already showed you the family tree when it come to the west side of Chicago and the family members when it come to Kenneka side. Let's go to the hotel side so I can show everybody that I told y'all I wasn't playing with these folks. All right. This is what I was talking about when I was explaining to everybody last night. Now, when I was trying to explain to everybody last night, I said, this Lenny, this the beverage manager, right? Look who he married to. When I was trying to tell everybody who he was married to, right? I'm finna show you that side of the family. Right? Let me zoom out. This lady right here. Now y'all see that? Okay. I wanna go to her and show y'all this. Boom. This the lady that was working housekeeping at the time. This the lady that y'all see on the footage right here. Her name is Cheryl Jacobs, right? Cause you know she married. You know what I'm talking about. She married. So once you look at these similarities, right? If you look at what I see and what I know, cause this is a danger game now. When I say this game is dangerous, this how dangerous it is. This is a beverage man that everybody saw on the footage. With the police department, they talking to him. All right. If you know who he married to, right, you will know that, oh, okay, she work at Crown Plaza too, and she got a picture, you know what I'm saying? But now all this deleted now. Keep this in mind. You can't find these pictures no more because they deleted off the internet. So Trey Gang was like, I might need to save this. Cause this one little smile right here can really expose a lot. See what I'm saying? Hi y'all, let's get those likes up right now. Right now, goddammit. Man, y'all do this for Kanika. Cause look what I'm showing y'all, gang. Check this out. Watch this. You're gonna see him on the footage. Oh yeah. You're gonna see him on the footage. You're gonna see her on the footage. Cause watch this, y'all. Hey, this crazy girl. Come on, why you don't wanna alright now. Hold on right here. Boom. That's her right there, right? Hold up. I gotta go back. Gotta go back. Stop it right there. So Lenny married to her mama, and that's why you got this on the footage. So you mean to tell me you got Lenny on the footage? World, like the Bible said. In
Ooh-wee.
your face. In your face. Satan known for this. Put it in your face. Posterize. Slam dunk. Booyah! In the dough. Now y'all see that? So you got Lenny, watch this. You got Lenny will be talking to her. And he married to her mama. And then you get this. Bigfoot. Remember Bigfoot? Right here. Everybody should know Bigfoot because of that video when Miss Teresa talking about, oh, they took all the freezers out. Yeah, I know they hit different now. I know it hit different now. And then look, why this how this finna make sense? You finna expose all the YouTubers. I'm gonna get back to Bigfoot. Cause anybody that follow me about Bigfoot, the reason why I call her Bigfoot, cause of the big ass tennis shoes that she had on talking to me Teresa, showing her phone and like, yeah, I went back here, you know what I'm saying? And it's like 5 kitchen down here. I'm like, oh, that's why Jedediah get to talking to uh-huh. Watch this, y'all. Tell me, do this make sense if you find out the inside connection? And the inside connection is this. Let's start off with the lady working housekeeping. She working housekeeping, right? From what the facts show and the job history show. Keep this in mind. This lady got a medical degree. She specialized in surgery, but she working at a hotel as a supervisor for housekeeping. And then once everybody start waking up and little Meek start dry snitching, deleted that. They deleted that and boom. Now you ain't gonna find no record, but Trey ain't gotta save. You know what I'm talking about? So this is what I'm basically saying. Won't this was expose another YouTuber when the YouTuber came out with this? This just to show you this how much they knew. I gotta go to 54 keys on this one. Man, I know that. I know them folk gonna get mad. Them folk gonna get tired of me, bro. And guess what 54 keys said about this manager right here when it come to little me? Go to the oldest. We gotta go to the housekeeping, right? I'm gonna be the housekeeper. Scroll down to the housekeeper. Nope, nope, not this one, not that one. Not the Miguel connection. Nope, we don't need that one. We need. We're gonna get back to him and keep this in mind. What I found out about Larry Rogers and trying to tell everybody about Larry Rogers and Leon. And you know you got YouTubers. They'll give you that narrative. They'll give you anything you want. What that housekeeping there? Keep scrolling. Nope, don't need that one. Matter of fact, I can go to school game video. Now I need 54 video for that and then go. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Not this one, not that one, not that one. Did we find a hotel employee? Let's go to this one. And keep this in mind. I gotta find the statement when Little Meat was talking. Oh, let me go to this one. Go to this one.
Video yesterday, and it was called "Whose Brother Is This?"
Uh
Because
huh.
I found a statement in the police reports that fuck with me, and it was about a Crown Plaza hotel employee. It was this statement right here. And in this statement, this motherfucker talk about he works in housekeeping, and most importantly, shit, this nigga didn't want to speak in front of his fucking supervisor. That's what stood out the most to me.
Hi y'all. With those exact words, this lady was. She is the supervisor of the housekeeping department. Since she the supervisor of housekeeping department, And Lenny married to her mother. And they all in the kitchen together, right? Just think about these two. That's why she would be in the kitchen. Keep this in mind about Miss Teresa. Now, guess what this would look like on September the 9th at 3:14? Do that look like a cover up? Do that look like a truth? Or do this look like a fictional story right now? Do you see the truth or do you see a fictional story right now? Right? Look how peep game. Look how 54 played it though. Check this out. Watch this. Where 54 at? Right here. I'm gonna go to this. Check this out.
You know what I mean? And then not only that, this motherfucker was there the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. Okay? Now, not only did the police question this nigga, they was asking him about his brother. And I found that odd. I'm like, damn, you work here. Why the fuck would they be asking you about your brother? You know what I mean? And then not only did they ask him about his brother, they asked him if his brother ever dated Kenneka. And it's like, damn, like why would they be asking you that? You know, and I told y'all in the last video, like, shit, it sounded like they already knew the answers to those questions. You know what I mean? And they was just trying to see if a nigga was going, you know, was gonna confirm some shit.
Just said a mouthful right there. Say that again one more 50 say that again one more time 54 keys.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, it sounded like they already knew the answers to those questions. You know what I mean?
Yup, yup. Like I said. And when she made this video game, look, this was 8 years ago. Look what you see on the footage. And look at 8 years ago, why you think she putting them folks on blast if she don't know nothing? If she don't know, check this out. When she said that people could figure out some shit,
And they was just trying to see if a nigga was going, you know, was gonna confirm some shit.
confirm some shit. So let's confirm it. So let's confirm it, y'all. Now this how you finna confirm it. Then we confirm Linda is married to her mother and she is the supervisor of housekeeping, meaning that that's why you got this video. This finna be some crazy thing here. Hold on, watch this. Oh, I done caught on now. Hold on. Where that John at? Lil Meek, where you at? Ooh, cause guess what? Where Lil Meek at? Let's confirm. This why Little Meek said this. Man, wait a minute. Did I pat? Right here you go.
Before she passed out, she was trying to fight her way out the freezer.
Hmm.
She done fucking herself
That's
up,
how he would
cut
know.
her foot.
So you got Little Meek there and related to the family. And the hotel got family there. But these families in power. And these family, the modern family, now the gangs is pawns. They get these people sell they soul, give them some money, give them jobs, opportunity, give them clout, all this. You cannot say that you can't see this now. Mm, 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 mm. Boy, let's spill some tea. So when you look at it, for the ones that don't know what's going on, let me explain it. Who is Little Meat? Little Meat is a housekeeper. He is related to the family. This confirmed. Like 54 said, they don't want nobody to confirm none of this. So watch this. You know who uh uh Little Meat is related to? Little Meat family come out of New York. That's where you finna get straight dropping them from, right? That's where you finna get Cashatik. Who is Cashatik? Do anybody in the Kenneka Jigga know about Cashatik? And I ain't talking about the day one. I'm talking about the people that don't know nothing about Cashatik. The one they call Shemaya talking about some yeah, she was it's a part of the video, don't know. Matter of fact, let me just play those videos and let me show you the connection. If you got Lenny married to her mama, and this the daughter that's in housekeeping. And also Lenny got police named Nicholas, right? On the police force conducting a death investigation of Kenneka Jenkins. Then you finna get Risco. Ooh, and guess Risco got a twin. And you know Risco from the UK. Tayzande from the UK. Matter of fact, let me do it like this. This is why Little Meek said this, cause she would be Little Meek's supervisor. Ha! This Little Meek's supervisor. Housekeeping. And you wanna know, whoa, housekeeping. What's up with those sheets and blankets then? Alright, let's play this video.
Just dropping shit. Just she was freaking out. When you drunk and you
Yes.
feel it. That
But
shit
isn't there a
negative.
button on
That
this?
shit negative 20. It don't matter if it's the button. Like if you drunk as fuck, the way that door is in that freezer.
Mm-hmm.
If you drunk as fuck, you're not gonna open it up. You're not even gonna think. She was more than drunk. Like she was off that pill. Nobody know what that pill was but the detectives. They came to my house, talked to me about that shit. All the way from the Rosemont to the
So
south
who
side.
slipped that in her drink and
A girl,
why?
but then ain't nobody gonna snitch. The girl, you could see the girl that's slipping, but ain't nobody on her ass. So what they saying is that basically she shouldn't have took the drink. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
She shouldn't have took the drink. There's a sad incident that she died because
Dry
accidents do happen
snitching.
like that. Motherfuckers get into car
So you
accidents.
seen her? Okay, what happened when she walked out the room by herself and they said like she forgot her phone?
Man, make it so bad. That's how a dude would tell everything when you send a female that he'll like and send him and ask him questions. He'll tell you everything.
Or something like that.
Oh, they took her phone.
They took her
The
phone.
friends. It's all with the friends. I got an auntie that died like that. Friends got her drunk, burnt her alive.
Same
Jealousy.
play.
She was a model. So, I mean, you gonna have friends that do fucked up shit.
So why they wanted her to die or what? Like
What's this, they said in the video they was trying to sell her on Backpage. They was trying to sell her. They was trying to
I
get
don't
the
believe.
fuck
But
what's her name.
how come in all those? Okay, what happened in that kitchen when the dude was pushing that big ass garbage bag? What was in that garbage
He had
bag?
today. He here right now. That's garbage. Garbage.
But then how come in like all them? Oh,
All that shit. Hey, amigo, you okay? Yeah. Move back down. All that shit that everybody, that's the shit that was pissing me off because that social media shit, it clogged everybody head up.
So
They thinking, oh,
did.
this what happened. Nah, that ain't what the fuck happened. Like, they like, oh,
Uh-uh.
but how come
the
in them
girl,
videos
she
it look
got a
like?
friend that work here. Hey, I'm the only black motherfucker
I know
that
for
work
a
here.
fact that her friend didn't work here
Yeah.
because I watched another video she made. She said she worked at like a hospital.
And check this out. Just imagine she interviewing a dude that work at a hotel that was a part of a murder and related to the family and work for a hotel that's down with it. Look,
or something like
Yeah.
that. But how come it looked how okay in the security cameras? How come there was multiple red boxes and there was only her
man.
walking through? Like it was detecting another person walking. And then how come they took forever to send the release the videos and shit? Why wouldn't they just?
Watch his
Because
answer.
we didn't have enough evidence. Was nothing but because when you go to the real, when you go to the, what they give me to it? When you go like to the real video,
Mm-hmm.
they show people the video and interrogate it. It's not no boxes. Like, like
So who messed
people
with the
who say,
videos?
you got people who good as fuck fucking with the video.
Listen to the
But it's
answer.
Who's
like
fucking with the
shadows.
videos and shit?
Undercover people, like just basically not even detectives, like motherfuckers who conspiracy people.
Hey, Mike, can you check the ice
Shit,
machine on the
like,
10th floor? It's not working.
so far as in this hotel probably being affiliated, well, not the hotel, but the owner probably being affiliated with that traffic, that organ traffic shit, that's probably true. But
It
You know what I
is
mean?
true.
the owner, he ain't gonna see him, he Jewish. He Jewish, which I
Oh yeah,
guess
he's
is
definitely selling
religion.
organs and shit. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Well, every little noise
And
in this house
confirmed it.
scares me. Like I feel like everything's a camera. And then you walking behind me and shit when I'm in the basement. I'm like, oh
Watch
shit,
what he
man,
finna
push
say.
me
Who
through a
will be
private
guarding the
room.
basement?
It's over
What
with.
it is that that's people that's coming here. The police would have been heavy on y'all. That's because we have police heavy around here. But
I just wanted to see for myself. Like, how did she? I don't understand how she walked into a
she
freezer.
walked in there drunk actions because.
So even when it was cold, she didn't turn around. So she just
think
felt
about
the
it.
cold and was just
Common
like, oh
sense.
yeah, let's
To
lay
be
in
honest,
here.
common sense. Even I had to
A
do this
regular
shit.
employee would
When I
have
go to
told you
drugs.
if that question that she just asked. A regular employee would have been like, "Man, I don't even know what's going on, but word, man, them folk probably sold her. I don't know. You didn't hear this from me, type shit. See what I'm saying? The man could specifically, if you take these people and do a deposition, right, and ask these folk questions, or if they lie up under oath, the game over with. Cause if I could ask you a question and you're gonna think twice. You're gonna think like, damn, he hit me with this question, so he knows something or he bluffing. But if I tell a lie, it's over with. Cause when it comes to deposition, they're gonna ask you questions that they got all the facts on. Meaning that they can ask you every question, and that question is designed one lie. You could tell one lie and the game over with. Check this out, y'all. This would be Little Meat manager. Let's go to 54 Keys, what 54 Keys said about him.
And then at the bottom of this, I got his work schedule. So remember this shit. On Friday and Saturday, he worked from 9. He was scheduled from 9 to 5. That was his schedule. So when I put out that video, everybody was coming to me like, oh, I think that's dude that one girl interviewed. And I remembered that shit. So I went and found the video for y'all. Now, I didn't chopped and screwed this motherfucker because, I got some shit to say. I got some shit to say. But if you want to see the whole thing, go to Lovely the Great. She got the whole thing, no interruptions. You know what I'm saying? But here go this
Another
video
family
right here,
member.
y'all. Pay
Another
attention.
family member.
Just dropping shit because she was freaking out. When you drunk and you feel it.
But isn't there a button on this?
It don't matter even the button. Like, if you drunk as fuck, the way that they're doing it is never the reason.
We
If
can
you drunk
skip
as fuck,
this.
you're not gonna open it up. You're not even gonna think she was more than drunk. Like, she was off with.
Let's skip this.
Like, don't nobody know what was in that pill. He was like, shit. But the detectives and, they came to me talking about that shit. So, I mean, damn nigga, did you sell her the pills? Like, did you get rid of pills? Why the fuck did they come to you?
Family member.
Like, that shit confused the hell out of me, man. So
It didn't
yeah,
confuse you,
okay.
54.
Let's see what else this nigga got to say.
I went from the Rosemont to the
So
south
who
side.
slipped that in her drink and
A
why?
girl, but then ain't nobody gonna snitch. The girl, you can see the girl that's slipping, but ain't nobody on her ass. So what they saying is that basically she shouldn't have took the drink. You feel me? She shouldn't have took the drink. There's a sad incident that she died. Because accidents do happen like that. Motherfuckers get into car
So you seen her?
What
Okay,
time
what
she
happened when she
died?
walked out the room by herself and they said like she forgot her phone or something like that?
They took her phone.
They took her from
The friends. It's all with the friends. I got an auntie that died like that. Friends got her drunk, brought her alive. Out of jealousy, she was a model. So, I mean, you gonna have friends that do fucked up shit.
So why they wanted her to die or what? Like
They said in the video they was trying to sell her on Backpage.
That nigga doing a lot of talking, ain't he?
Snitch.
He trying to get him some. He ain't fooling no damn body. That's why he running his damn mouth like that.
So look, if you look why 54 aggressive on this video, cause look how dumb he will be sounding years later. That damn, this man was saying, yeah, the hotel sell organs, the owner do sell organs. Oh yeah, what about the security? Man, security heavy around here. Rosemont Police Department, they be guarding the basement. Nobody not allowed in the basement. And keep this in mind, they talking about the beverage manager office that's in the kitchen. I won't even be surprised that office that we saw allegedly Kenneka walk by in their kitchen, I won't even be surprised that will be his office. And the other beverage manager that found her in the freezer, his office will be on the other side of the kitchen. Both on the lower level. Then you got housekeeping, the manager, right? You got Lenny and the manager. She gonna be, little meat manager, right? He's gonna be when French K said, hey, we radio Lenny, and Lenny didn't respond when the friends were looking for her. But you're gonna get a radio call later on talking about come to the pool. So look at the game. If you got the beverage man, I want to hear his voice. Cause you know what? When they came to the room, check this out. Y'all got to look into this shit now. Look at the game. Remember the manager came to the door? It's a manager at the door. It's a manager at the door. Now we don't know who is the manager, but we know it got to be between Lenny, other beverage manager. It wasn't Risco, cause Risco got a accent, a foreign accent. The person that we heard had American accent of a white deep voice. No Mexican, no, it was American voice. You know what I'm talking about? All right, why did y'all? Hold up. So,
Before she
boom.
passed out, she was trying to fight her way out the freezer. She done fucking herself up.
Uh,
Cut her foot. Just dropping shit. She was freaking out. When you drunk and you feel that
but
shit
isn't there a
negative.
button on
That
this?
shit negative 20. It don't matter if it's the button. Like, if you drunk as fuck, the way that door is in that freezer,
Mm-hmm.
damn.
if you drunk as fuck, you're not gonna open it up. You're not even gonna think. She was more than drunk. Like, she was off that pill. Nobody know what that pill was but the detectives. They came to my house, talked to me about that shit. All the way from the Rosemont to the
So
south
who
side.
slipped that in her drink and
A
why?
girl, but then ain't nobody gonna snitch. The girl, you can
We
see the girl
already
that's
heard
slipping,
that.
but ain't nobody on her ass. So what they saying is
Look how
that
they
basically
living.
she shouldn't have took the drink. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
She shouldn't have took the drink. There's a sad incident that she died. Because accidents do happen like that. Motherfuckers get into car
So you
accidents.
seen her? Okay, what happened when she walked out the room by herself and they said like she forgot her phone or something like that?
Oh, they took her.
They took her
The
phone.
friends. It's all with the friends. I got an auntie that died like that. Friends got her drunk, burnt her alive out of jealousy. She was a model. So, I mean, you gonna have friends that do fucked up shit.
So why they wanted her to die or what? Like
They said in the video they was trying to sell her on Backpage. They was trying to sell her. They was trying to get
I don't believe. But how come in all those? Okay, what happened in that kitchen when the dude was pushing that big ass garbage bag? What was in that garbage
He had
bag?
today. He had right now. That's garbage. Garbage.
But then how come in like all them?
All that shit. Hey, amigo, you okay? Yeah. Roll back down. All that shit that everybody, that's the shit that was pissing me off. Because that social media shit, it clogged everybody head up. They think, oh, this what happened, this what happened. Nah, that ain't what the fuck happened. Like, they like, oh.
But how come in them videos it look
got
like?
a friend that work here. Hey, I'm the only black motherfucker
I know
that
for
work
a fact that her friend didn't work here
Yeah.
because I watched another video she made. She said she worked at like a hospital or something like that.
Yeah.
But how come?
And the whole time, it wasn't her friend that worked at the hotel. It was a family worked at the hotel. Can y'all look at it like this here? Damn, it would make sense that if Miss Teresa claimed that she worked, that she throw her kids party at the hotel all the time since they was kids, 6 years old to be exact, at these type of hotels. And then they got job histories. They working at these hotels. So won't it make sense that they be like, damn, just say one started out working at a hotel, be like, yeah, I got a cousin, I have my cousin, and boom, next thing you know, bam. You can you can just look at this like this a family owned business and hooked up with a criminal ass gang infested ass family that's down with they shit, bruh. So now you got this. Let's go to Larry Rogers. Don't this
That this
make
mother
sense
gave him
now?
permission.
Check this out. Don't this make sense now? Once you find out that like, oh, wait a minute. You just linked Larry Rogers to Leon Rogers. And you told the world you can Google this. They ain't even had to Google because you showed it what Google said. Yep, Larry Rogers is the daddy of Leon Rogers. Leon Rogers the one that did the interview on Dr. Oz. On the radio station. That's the lawyer's son. Then you got the lawyer daddy on the Dr. Oz with the mama. All this in the same month. I don't even think all this was in the same month. They showed it on the same month, October 2026. So if they showed this on October 2026, these be pre-recorded videos and lives. So that means October. They said she died in September. Hold on, wait a minute. If you mean to tell me you got I let the radio slide. That's a radio station, you know what I'm saying? They could be pre-recorded too. But I'm talking about Dr. Oz. They released Dr. Oz in October. And that's a pre-recorded live. It ain't like that when we were watching Dr. Oz live at that time. So if they already had that video in October, if she died in September, shit. And then look, and then you find out that Larry Rogers' son is also connected. Hold on. Right here. You can go to the other baby. You can also go to Paul Cilio. Friends of the man, you know what? I ain't gonna say they friends. Cause guess what I found out about Paul Cilio? And the beverage manager. Hold up. I wanna go to Nick Remus. The other beverage manager that you see also on the footage. This is gonna be the one that's connected to Larry Rogers' son. Larry Rogers' son. And he on the footage. So you got the beverage manager will be actually meeting up in the kitchen with suspect and staff, and Larry Rogers gonna have to do what? Say, yeah, it's crazy to me. Actually, then look, why he ain't got his goddamn friend list. I heard it go right here. Watch this make it so bad. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Y'all finna find Macho. Guess who Macho is? And check this out. Remember the story Macho? Macho Hero. Ain't Macho in. Check this out. Macho so much in his friend list. And once you be like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, oh, you mean the Reds? Hold on. Wait a minute. Macho Hero in the friend list. Go look at it. You'll see him. Gina McGill, when she said about Macho, oh yeah, that shit for real. Look, Bigfoot. Look how desperate these folks was. This Bigfoot, they all in the kitchen. Then you got Jedediah putting Larry Rogers on blast.
That they done took foul to a whole nother level,
Yup,
and they completely have lied. When I tell
Joe
you they
did.
completely lied, I'm saying that first of all, any information that's been put out about this family, any information that's been put out about this family's perspective about the
Yup,
tape. Now I put out on my Facebook page that if the family accepts the narrative, then we have no other choice than to accept it. And I want to say again, if you looked at my Facebook Live a little earlier, I
yup.
just put this out before I decided to listen to some lying ass whatever they are. I just
Who?
listened to some liars who
Who?
came to me and said that the family gave them permission and used
Andrew
and made
Holmes?
them their representatives and told them to go watch a video and come to tell the public the specifics of the video with the full family permission. And they were asking me not to do anything that would make us look like we are divided and that we will
What?
be a united front for the sake of this family getting justice, and it was a complete lie. When I tell y'all,
Told you.
I am so angry right
No,
now,
you ain't.
and every individual that's here with
Check
me.
this out. Cause watch this, y'all. This the important part. If Trey Gang exposing Larry Rogers, the son, connected to the managers to the hotel, and they been friends way before Kenneka death. Watch what he finna say about Larry Rogers alone. That's finna show the world that y'all been working together. You just confirmed it.
Right now, we are so angry right now because they never had permission from the family to view no footage. If I'm not mistaken, the mother said out of her own mouth, she never gave anybody permission to look at the video of what happened to her child or speak to the public about it. So y'all, I said that on my live, I came out and I said that to y'all. Share this video and tell everybody. And so what they did was they lied and made us think that the mother wanted us all to come together. So y'all just saw us do a press conference with some other advocate lying motherfucker, and they said that the mother gave them permission, and it's not the truth. It is not the truth. And so when it was all strange. I said, wait a minute, why is City Hall changing they approach all of a sudden? And how come City Hall will allow some activists to come in and see all of that stuff? You don't need no FOIA. Y'all don't have to have no meeting. And I'm just like, this is crazy. Something about this is so strange. And I was like, okay, but it's not about me. I'm not gonna make this about me. I'm gonna respect the wishes of this family. And to come to find out, the family, none of it was real. It was all a lie. And the mama just got on her own page and said she want us to go ahead with the demonstration. She just told us to go ahead with the demonstration. So they came out here and told us that the mama said that she did not want us to go forward. I was calling the family trying to figure out why nobody I could get no call, no answer in. Why they wasn't answering the phone, because it was all weird. It was all so strange that the family that was just rocking with us so hard will all of a sudden turn a deaf ear to us and not be listening, knowing that we've been.
He talking so fast because this had the pressure up on. This man said the family gave him the A-OK and then turned around and said, yeah, the family told us to bag off. All at the same time. He so in hype mode, he just talking and bumping his gum and telling watch. If this man mentioned Larry Rogers and that man say anything about Larry Rogers, I know what you did with my motherfucking case. Your case. And so you mean tell me Larry Rogers represented you at once upon a time? If you heard that, you got to share that.
Out here for the last 48 hours. I'm just like, wait a minute, something about this is all wrong. This just don't feel right. And so then I didn't want to confuse society because activists start fighting each other. And people start saying, you know what, fuck off, man. I'm sorry, hold on. I am so tired of trying to be politically correct and make it palatable for people. If y'all don't like it, if you don't believe it, then that's your problem. But I'm going to tell you this. I don't.
And spoiler alert, before his name was Jedediah Brown, his name was Jedediah Coleman. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Do he look just like Kenneka Jenkins, James Coleman? Man, this got to be the most weirdest fucking case.
What happened inside the Crown Plaza Chicago O'Hare?
Weirdest
That's the
case
question
ever.
many are asking of hotel
In your
management after the
face.
body of Kenneka Jenkins was found in a freezer early Sunday morning.
If you've seen her going to a freezer or being carried to a freezer, then
That's what I never see her.
Jenkins.
There he go. Once you find out who Jane Coleman is, Then he changed his last name from Coleman to Brown. And then look, you got the Colemans, the Browns, and you get this. Keeler Brown, Kenneka Jenkins. Say nothing about no goddamn Tina Brown. What they say? Keeler Brown. That's what I want. Damn it. Look. Now check this out. You got Keeler Brown, Jedediah Brown, because you know the Brown's going to be related to the Colemans. And you got Patrick Brown. Straight drop. Watch this. All family. Now this is where you finna get all family from. Let's go to straight drop. Kenneka Jenkins. Straight drop. This finna be... Oh, we finna get back to Atlanta. We finna get back to Atlanta. Right? We finna give and keep that nose in mind, right? Cause y'all wanna know why we wanna go back to Atlanta? Cause of this right here.
Y'all see my sweethearts? I'm sorry.
Now y'all look, y'all see this right here? I bet y'all can't tell me who she'll look like. Can anybody tell me, take a wild guess, who she would look like? And I'm gonna give you Atlanta connection right here. Y'all see who she look like? Can anybody tell me who she look like? And I'm finna fuck everybody mind up with this. Man, these folks think I'm playing. I just take a wild guess in the chat, gang. Just take a wild guess in the chat. Guess who she look like? Same nose and everything. Don't forget the nose. The nose don't lie. And watch this. Man, I'm on my hands and knees right now because I just wanna I just wanna see this for myself that man look. Nobody is not finna see this coming. Ooh wee. And guess what? The nose gonna give it away. hmm Keep typing in the chat. Ooh. Guess what Trey Gang know? Boy, guess what Trey Gang know? Now, look. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Let me go to I can go to this, John. Now, I need to save that video and just make another one. Nobody don't know yet? Nobody don't know yet, right? Watch this. Patricia Fowlers. Patricia Fowler missing twins. What the fuck? Man, I swear to God. Man, look. Boy, when you talk about some missing twins, I know some tea. And this shit scaring me. Cause I'm like, man, ain't nobody look at that nose. Look at that nose. You see that nose. You see those same cheekbones. You see all the that right there. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, Trey ain't just hit him. Look at this. Look, 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 look. I ain't got the look. Boom. Shit. Do I need to blow this shit up? Damn. Come on, do I need to? Look, look. Let's get that nose. Let's get the nose. And then guess what they did? You know what they did? She should have never showed her face. She should have never did that. She should have never did that. Yeah, guess who we found now? Guess who we found now? So now you'll see like boom. Wait a minute. Hold up. Check this out. Y'all remember Monique supposed to be the best friend? Remember when Monique was supposed to be the best friend? Look, 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 look at that. Don't that nose, man? Look at that nose. You cannot tell me the nose. Oh, man, goddamn it. I'm cold with this shit. Man, I'm so cold with this shit, bro. Man, it's so much shit going on with this. Yeah, right there. There you go. That nose don't lie to it. The same hump on that motherfucker. Man, look at the bridge on that John. The same bridge on that John. And guess how old she will look, check this out. If you know how old she would be, you would be like, wait a minute. Oh. Now I see the Florida connection. Look, 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 look at this shit. Man, the FBI need to come and see me immediately. Ain't this a coincidence, gang? Ain't no coincidence. Ain't no coincidence. Ain't no coincidence. Look, you can look at this photo. If you look at this photo, this why everybody was saying Monifa in the chat. Hold on, watch this. Check this out. Hold up, watch this. Monifa Shelton, Kenneka Jenkins' friend. God damn. God. God damn. And then once you find out, like, damn, that what King Raw was saying the whole time. And then look, ain't this strange that you could pull all these people had something to say about the Kenneka Jenkins case? Be like, damn, why this case came up in the Kenneka Jenkins case? And why Monifa was blamed for it? Look at this and look at this. Keep that quiet. Meaning that, hey, you don't want her case to get exposed, the Patricia Fallon missing twins, and then it's finna open up a whole can of worms because Kenneka died. You see what I'm saying? Shit, we cooking now, ain't it? Let's get those lights up. Man, let's get those lights up right now. No, I'm finna stop all the conspiracy theory. Ain't no more lookalikes. It's paperwork. It's confirmed. Matter of fact, let 54 tell it. God damn it. I already 54 already hold on right here, right here. Let 54 tell it. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I already know what I did. But look, check this out. Look, watch this. Once you go to this, you can even go to this murder. Look at the family. If you go to this family, oh god damn. You finna be like, god damn. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold up. So this what they did. Alright, boom. Look at that nose. Ah. What you say? Bring it. I've been waiting on this one. You been waiting on it? Well, let me go on and do my thing then. I might well just go and do my thing. Cause you know, the people out here constantly pressing on Trey Gang, like, yeah, don't listen to Trey Gang. No, he don't know what he talking about, and they're gonna make Trey Gang sound so crazy now. You know what I'm about? Told you all in the family, all in the family, and you know what? All this shit is public information. Check this out. Make it so bad. Look, I'm getting on my hands and knees because I said, look, y'all, what if everybody was in my chat right now and did the same thing I did and be like, whoa, what the fuck? And then guess what you would find out? You would be like, damn, Trey ain't showing no light. Look what I found. And then you would be hitting my inbox. Look, Trey ain't look what I found. And I'm like, damn, look what I found. Everybody gonna be like, man, look what I found. Bang, damn, look what I found. Everybody gonna be like, damn, well, look what I found. And then that shit gonna spread like wildfire. And then guess what you gotta do? Open up old missing person cases. Oh yeah. Then you gotta open up old missing person cases. Cause guess what? Look, got to. See that? So check this out. If Trey ain't tell y'all this, would y'all look at the case different? This the reason why Monifa had to be blamed for Kenneka disappearance and end up finding in the freezer. And watch how she played it. All because, hey, what if everybody woke up be like, damn, we finna solve the Kenneka Jenkins case, and you be like, damn, not only we solved the Kenneka Jenkins case, but look at this. This shit brought up other missing person cases. And then you would be like, damn, since it done came to other missing person cases, then you would be like, damn. No wonder why the world is staged, cause look at all
Want to
these
ever
people.
in my life step foot in a room where Andrew Holmes is in. Because if
Crazy
Andrew
to
Holmes had
me.
the audacity to lie to the city of Chicago and the whole fucking nation and say that this mother gave him permission to see this video and it's not true, bro, you, as much as you've been through.
And then look, watch this. You want to know, watch this. Check this out. Look, watch this, y'all. Check this out. Let me do it like this. Let me expose the even mode. Let me expose this even mode since you got Monife on there, right? Boom, boom, boom. That's why King Raw really shot off on them folks' heads, right? I need to go to my video right here, and I need to go to this. Look, watch this, y'all. Y'all see this lady right here? This brown eyes. Y'all see that? This brown eyes. A YouTuber, right? Brown eyes. Look what her name is. I did this. I did this shit for Kenneka Jenkins. Keep this. Her last name is Wilson. Everybody know the little boy last name Wilson. Now y'all see what she look like, right? Guess who she look like? Ooh wee. This the one that was talking about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Why did check this out? Hold on. First of all, I need to go to one of my used to be moderators. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, buddy. Let's check. Y'all remember hot chocolate? God damn it. Yeah, buddy. Y'all remember when I was like, yeah, look, y'all. I done made these suspect moderators on my own channel. Oh, look. Just look. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all one motherfucker who she look like and another motherfucker who she look like. Watch this. Check this out. Hold on. I just want to show y'all this. You know the photos, you know what I'm talking about. All this shit. This why her case came up when it came to the Kenneka Jenkins case. Let me go to Neil. Young Bando. Hold on, what they say? Say shit about no young Bando. I said Bando, goddammit. Kenneka Jenkins. Guess what? Watch this. Tell me if Trey Gang the motherfucking truth. Hold on, wait a minute. That's Tiffany Draper. Hold on, where she at? Here she go. Right here. Look, watch this, y'all. Do she look just like her? Ah, man, this got to be the most crazy shit ever. Look, this can't be happening, bruh. Then I'm like, man, King Rob, Chosen King, them gave everybody a blueprint. Was like, look, this Tanisha Shaw, do she look just like her? They family members, bruh. Look, they family members. Don't they look like twins? Hold on, why did check this out? Why did this finna be the coldest part? Guess what she said about the Kenneka Jenkins? Look at this shit. With the
Glory
amnesia
be to Yeshua
Fowlers.
HaMashiach, you guys. Hi. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, brothers and sisters all over the
Ooh-wee.
world. All for the glory of our Lord and Savior, Yeshua HaMashiach, the Lord Jesus Christ. However, his name is Yeshua HaMashiach in the Hebrew. Amen. So,
Man.
brothers and sisters, welcome back. Welcome back, you guys. Good
And
morning, good
that's
evening.
why they was showing us this shit. Cause look, that's why they was showing us this shit. Cause you Ah, do y'all see how they got this image right here? This got to be the most fucked up shit in the world that man, these people the police known for photoshopping. Pin whipping the goddamn paper. Look, hold on, wait a minute, watch this, check this out. Hot chocolate. Watch this, y'all. This used to be my moderator. This used to be my moderator. So they told me, yeah, this what's going on right here, Trey Gang. Like, oh shit, really though? Like, oh, okay. Oh, I see what's going on. I appreciate the tea. No wonder why this moderator was all in. Man, I can show you a million goddamn inbox. I can show you a million inbox on this shit. Look at this shit, gang. Boy, this what Trey Gang had to deal with behind the scenes. Hold on, look, watch this. Check this out. This was a moderator of mine. Used to come to me like, yeah, Trey Gang. This the one that would come to me. Check this out. This the one that would come to me and telling me a whole lot of shit about Kenneka Jenkins. Drake ain't I'm from Chicago. Yeah, I know everybody. I know the family and everything. I'm gonna give you inside tea and everything. And gave it to me. Ashley gave me some real tea. Ashley, Ashley, I used to sit up with this lady couple of hours at night and just chopping it up. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about actually chopping it up, bro. Man, this lady she gave me so much information. And it makes me think like, damn, the information that she gave me, I want to know, did she gave it in a good heart? Because the way that she gave me the information, it was like, I'ma just put it out there, Trey Gang. And whatever you get out of it, this is what you get out of it. And it's like, and it was like the way I'm thinking her mindset, it's like I wanna get this off my chest. That's how I'm catching it. I wanna get this off my chest and I'm gonna give you the information and let you figure this out. That's how I called it. You know what I'm talking about? Cause the information that she gave me, it ain't no cover up. Cause the information she gave me, it ain't like the rest of what them other bastards done did. Like, yeah, Trey Gang, look, I got you, and they give me some information, and I'm like, damn, this shit sound like some tea here. And next thing you know, I'm looking in this shit. I'm like, nah, I don't want to put that out there, cause that ain't what I'm going for. And they get mad at me, like, nah, you need to put this out. Like, no, what the fuck? Like, why you so aggressive on me? You know what I'm saying? So now look, watch this. Check this out. She is related to her. Mm, mm. Let's go to this crazy. Now look, this crazy work game. Watch this. Let me scroll. Uh, what are they done there? Uh, let me see. All right. Where they goddamn picture at? I can go to this and let y'all see front desk, right? And let me see, can I find that John right quick? Cause I know that John was hold on. This finna be the most crazy shit ever. Hold on, y'all. Let me find that video right quick. While y'all be entertained with this video. Hold on. Cause I had it pulled up right here. Wait a minute now. Right, that's what I want. Hold on. Man, I need that picture. Look. Oh man, I got so much tea over here. I got family pictures that nobody ain't never saw before. Man, Trey ain't got family pictures that nobody ever saw before. Ooh, it finna come right up in here. Yeah, it's finna come right up in here. Trey Gang, don't pass it. Don't pass it, Trey Gang. God damn it, I did. I passed that, John. Golly, man, I should have just. Hold on, I'm moving too fast. Fast. I gotta go back to her. Hey, man. Right up in her. Uh, I'm trying to find Kiara Cole people on her right quick so I can show y'all that I wasn't playing with them folk when I show y'all this shit. Fuck. I had it up. Matter of fact, I can go to this. I go to this. I go to this. It's just to show the world, man. Look, Trey Gang ain't playing with these folk. Man, why is my shit keep playing, bro? These folk got me really fucked up, man. Man, look what I'm going through. All right, y'all remember when they were talking about the Tony you and Vid Evans? Keep this in mind. They were telling y'all this was in Tony you and Vid Evans, right? Guess who I found? Look, guess who I found out Tony you and Vid Evans is? Now y'all know I showed y'all the pictures of Tony you and Vid Evans, aka Latonia and the Vid Evans Stanton. This is not Antonio and Vid Evans right here. If y'all see this picture, guess who this is? Now this a family photo coming from the Evans family. Look, and then when they come to the Evans family, shit. Guess who will be related to the Evans family when they come to that big ass nose? The goddamn nose do not lie, bro. I swear, man, cause you know what? I'm a dog breeder, and you can't pull a trick on me when I got a particular certain breed. Just like I like red nose, I better have a red nose, and that red nose better not be breeded with no goddamn blue nose or no other, you know what I'm saying? Cause you gonna know. You see what I'm saying? You know when you got a purebred, right? Watch this. Check this out. Watch this. Hold on. Watch this, y'all. Check this out. Oh, this so hard, but it's easy work. Man, I don't know why nobody don't call this shit out when it come to the Kenneka Jenkins case. Ain't it funny that everybody spoke on Kenneka Jenkins case look like family members? Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta go to butt packs. Matter of fact, let me go to Rebel TV. Where Rebel TV at? God damn it. You know what? I'll put Zach in there when it come to butt packs. Zach TV, god damn it. Shit, I do it like this since YouTube just make it so hard for me. Why? What the fuck? I need to get a new keyboard. Cause I be typing the words in, and sometimes exact TV1. Look, shit crazy to me. Got caught with boys and everything.
Figure out,
Damn. Cause look, Marco News, Kenneka Jenkins. Damn. No wonder why King Rob and them were like, Marco was like, you got Barbara Evans. You got this lady going live on Uncle Fed channel like, yeah, Marco didn't want to take me to my he didn't want to take me to my medical appointments and all this like that. Go to Uncle Fed channel right now. When you got Miss Barbara talking about, yeah, Marco had me staying with him. They kept me in the house, locked me up like I was a prisoner, talking about it's too hot for you right now. You can't you can't be outside. And the lady saying she wanna go to church. Y'all wanna hear that shit? If you wanna hear that shit, right, you got to believe this. And you got to actually see this. That's why Marco linked up with King Rob. Cause when it come to it, Antonio and Vet Evans, Antonio and Vet Evans is related to Barbara Evans. So you got her grandson. You got her grandson. Which that would be Margot. Then when they got you Antonio and Vet Evans, right? Look, the nose do not lie. Once you go, oh man. I need to go. I'm before I forget, goddamn it, cause it's just so much shit. It's so much that hold on, let me get this shit correct. This who Barbara Evans is. I mean, y'all see that lady right there? Now look, watch this. Watch this. Guess who she is? Right there. See that? See that? See that? Man, when I was like, God damn, bro, I was like, what the look at this shit. Younger picture, older picture. That's why Miss Teresa keep mentioning those school systems. Look at this shit. Don't that look just like her? Is you be like, Trey, where you get this shit from? And y'all remember when King Robert, like, yeah, y'all know Tony and Vet Evans had a mole. And this ain't the Tony and Vet Evans. No. They told us this in the beginning. So we looking for this is Tony Vet, but this ain't her name. That's not Tony Vet Evans. Guess who she is? Working in the school system. When Miss Teresa working in the school system. You get the point now? All right. You go to Tony and Vet Evans, right? All right. Let's go to Antonio and Vet Evans. I get out of there. Oh shit. I gotta go. Yeah. Just to make this shit clear. All right. Crazy shit here, right? Hold on, wait a minute. What I finna go to? Oh, you just listen to her story. Now you see why she like. And then keep this in mind. She in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Sorry.
This is what it look
Just
like
jump
when
back
family
over, my
finna get
sweetheart, if y'all on
exposed.
here. I had to switch it. My phone was dying. I'm guilty for that. Come on, just jump back over, my sweetheart. Just jump on back over. Okay. I'm sorry, my sweetheart. Y'all know your
Matter of
girl
fact,
with this shit, this technology. I'm trying. God, I'm
hold
trying.
on, look,
Just come
hold
on
up.
back in, my sweetheart. All right. We perfect. All right. I had to put the iPhone in. Jesus. These Androids. My sweethearts, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say this for this thing. When it comes to this J for K, y'all know your girl ain't playing. Okay, that's right. Come on back in, my sweethearts. Let's run this thing. Come on back in. That's right. That's right. Come on. I know. Good morning again. Come on back in, my sweetheart. I had to get the other phone back.
Damn, I
That
need to
phone was
find.
dying.
Hold on.
But like I
I
said,
need
I
to.
heard that guy name on the other guy on his Didn't it change? Look at like
This shit crazy how
I
they can
had the
get on
Android,
her. That's
and you
fucked
know
up.
sometimes your girl don't be.
Look, watch this. You can go to hold on. Look, this shit so crazy. All family members. And check this out. This is just to show you, like, look, here go the Browns family. Now, if you look at all the connections to the Brown family, you get a narrative from Kilo Brown, Jedediah Brown, Straight Drop, aka Patrick Brown. Did you get what's 54 Keys name? Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta go back to 54 so I can just confirm this shit. 54 Keys. Look just like who? Watch this. Trey Gang is the best in the world when it comes to exposing these bastards.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty
Yeah,
Mutual
let's expose these
customizes your car
bastards.
insurance.
That's
Look.
great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging?
Then she gonna
54. Ooh. You look just like these people. 54. Hold on. Patricia Fowler's missing twins. Ooh. You look just like these people with those same lips. And you look just like Patricia Fowler. Why all I'm looking like? And then you, wait a minute, Monifa. Ooh. Why you looking like all these people? I see why King Rod was so mad. I see why King Rod so goddamn mad when it come to this shit, bro. Ooh, wee. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave this shit alone. Look, I'm gonna go live on my Facebook. Cause on this YouTube shit, nope. This shit some dangerous shit here. Hold on, wait a minute. And make it so bad, you can have a motherfucker tell you, hey, look, it come to this stuff, right? Like, if you look at 54 Keys and look at her in the man version, you would get this in the man version. Hold on, where is it? I just had it up. Butt packs. You know what I'm saying? Then look, watch this. If you go to 54 Keys page, watch the content now. If you go to the content, you finna notice something. Monifa. Is this, look, Kenneka Jigga, is this proof? Shout out to Scrape Drop. Got the surveillance footage. Hold up, what this sound like now? 54 dry snitching also. This is like an informant. You know what I'm talking about? Cause if my nigga them pull a murder, I'd never be on YouTube talking about it or make content. Mm-mm. Only people that got something to do with it do that shit type of shit. And that's why they exposed the Mr. Recent family. Now y'all see the difference? So basically, you looking at two families that's beefing. You got the Browns family beefing with the Martins family. There's two different families, but they got kin people, got babies in this family. They just say like, you know what I'm saying? Just say like you rich. The rich teach their kids be like, yeah. Consider the Johnsons if you want to date, just like you got a daughter. And a rich person, they'll go to another rich person that they know they cool with, be like, yeah, man, hook your son up with my daughter. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know how that shit go. Boom. Next thing you know, they have a baby. Next thing you know, you merging the family together. And you keep doing it, you keep doing it, you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. Check this out. 54. Stud. Ooh. And then once you figure out what I had figured out, you would be like, wait a minute, Trey Gang. So you mean tell me, yeah, you can even go to this. Once you go to Kilo Brown, this where you finna get Jedediah Brown now. See that? Same lips, same nose, same cheekbone, the long jaw, thin, just like that. Yeah, once you find out, then you can actually do a DNA on these bastards. Cause I slapped Kilo Brown on the back of her neck cause of detective told me like, yeah, you need some kind of hair fibers and all this. So I went all the way to Minnesota, where this bitch hood at, and I seen that bitch at the corner store. She didn't even know it was me. I posed as a homeless man with wig and goggles on. You know what I'm talking about? And she was posted up at that store, and I was like, oh my God, there's a mosquito on you. Bow! Bust that bitch on the back of the neck. She like, thank you, you know what I'm man. And I took that shit straight back to the headquarters and got a hit. Man, they done promoted me to guy. Look, they done promoted me to top notch agent. You know what I'm about? Yeah, I'm top notch agent on this bitch. Look, the nose is the DNA. Man, you better not dig no boogers out that junk, cause you know if you look at Kilo Brown, I don't think she got boogers in her nose. Mm-mm. Cause when she was talking all this stuff, I noticed one thing. I'm like, that lady ain't even got no nose hair. Ooh, I know what that means. Hey, sugar pie, you know what I'm about. Hey, and this thing, jumping in that goddamn wheel. And she gonna jump in that wheel, cause y'all know she thin as hell. She ain't got no donkey donk. She ain't got no jewels, you know what I mean? She just got a little cute ass little face, but that's all. No jewels, no ass, no none of this shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God. We need to get a clearance rack prices going on. You know, you said what now? You know what I'm saying? I know you're cute and all, but damn. I was trying to pay, some shit in the cheap department, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna go purchase a haircut, I need all the horses, the power buttons and all that. I don't want to be short change, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, you ain't no big body. Nah, you ain't no big body. You ain't no Ford Mustang. You just you like a Hyundai, a Honda Civic, like yep, a 4 cylinder. Something you could dog out right quick, until I get the plan A, plan B type shit. Ooh, because you know how us men treat big body, what I'm saying? Look, when we pull that motherfucker out, we keeping them clean. Yeah, we got all the tie shine, tie shine ain't nothing but that Diddy oil, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah. Got tonight, yeah. Oh shit, Trey guy, you talking my goddamn language now. You know what I'm talking about? It's over with. Look, y'all. Look, this shit so crazy. And then look, hold up. This got to, man. Somebody need a this photo right here should go viral. Cause if you know the context of it, you would be like, damn, I know his role, her role, her role, and his role. If you look at his role, he the one that was planning what freezer to put her in. He the one had control over the footage. She is the manager over housekeeping. She is the goddamn manager, the general manager. He was the front office manager at the time. This housekeeper, this the beverage manager, and she is the general manager. She over her, him, and him. Her. Bigfoot. Look. And then check this out. When you go to Livernois, right? Hold on. I gotta get this shit right. If you go to the family,
Okay. We have
watch
to talk
this.
about it. You've tried Sill, you've tried Tad. What's up with Blue Chew Gold? Okay.
And this in Pennsylvania.
still here in the county jail.
Check this out. And this in Pennsylvania, right? You want to know what the crazy part about it? Billionaire Kenneka Jenkins. If you go to Zillionaire, one thing, once you find out the truth, you'll be like, oh my God, I didn't know this. Same lazy eyes, nose, and those plump ass lips. Oh no, y'all ain't see this shit coming. No, y'all ain't see this shit coming. How come everybody I'm pulling up, all of them looking like? Don't it look like you got different families involved and everybody pointing out different families as suspects? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. If you go to him and you go to Zillionaire, you'll be like, wait a minute. I see what's going on with him and him. They ain't related, bro. But if you know they got one thing in common, and you'll be like, oh, okay, hold up.
The mother remains free, but her missing kids delayed again until her mental
Why
evaluation.
Zillionaire look
The
like
delay
Patricia
brings
Fowler's? And guess what? Zillionaire be talking about, yeah, you know, I'm from, what Zillionaire said he was from?
plea to the public from the twins' paternal grandmother.
My
Should have
twin
never
missed
said
and
that.
left.
Ivan and Anisha were age progression image, but
Watch
they, the
this.
twins, were
Know that my
on waits in jail for his hearing with
Look,
his mother.
hold on. I need Patricia Fowler.
How giant are Zaxby's giant wraps? So giant, they need their own zip code. Who's got the sauce?
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
If you have to wipe more than 4 times after you poop, here's why. When hardened poop gets stuck in
That the story in their eyes.
God damn. God damn. Oh.
Has not been straight.
Yeah, it has not been straight.
Patricia Fowler says she has a learning disability and claims she hasn't been forthcoming because she struggles to understand. Her children, Ivan and Anisha, would be 17 today, but they haven't been seen or heard from in at least a decade. Are your children alive?
10 years.
Yes. And I did not sell them.
Bottom line, what is your ultimate truth about Ivan and Anisha?
That they were a friend of the.
And check this out. And they gonna be where? In Atlanta, Georgia? Watch this. Watch this. Check this out, y'all.
Friend of mine.
Where?
In Georgia.
Fowler says her
In
friend
Georgia. In Georgia? All right, check this out. Let's go to Georgia. Do y'all remember, watch this, y'all. This crazy part. Breonna Garrett. Y'all remember Breonna Garrett? Kenneka Jenkins? Right here. Y'all see who she look like? Look. Don't know about this shit. Man. Tiffany Henyard. What? Damn, Laura Lightfoot look like Beetlejuice. Damn, Laura Lightfoot, she look like an alien, bruh. Damn! What do I know now? Man, Trey got some super hot fire over here, goddamn it. Why everybody that I'm pulling up, that everybody looking like each other? Do do Tiffany Henyard look like Brianna Garrett? Ah, damn. Boy, now you finna find out some real major tea. Now you finna find out some real major tea, goddamn it. Now I can't even make this shit up. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Cause don't y'all know who Brianna Garrett really is? Ooh wee. Sierra Croft. Do I need to pull Sierra Croft up? Yeah. Now this you got T on. This alone. I bet you know YouTube ain't gonna talk about this shit. Instagram or TikTok, nobody. But guess what you finna do? Guess what Tiffany Hilliard, watch this. Tiffany Hilliard. ATL. Running for mayor. Hold on. Tiffany Hilliard run for mayor in Georgia. I wanna know why in Georgia. Why Tiffany Hilliard wanna go to Georgia? Guess who family out there in Georgia? Y'all see that Illuminati sign? Look, the 3-6. Yeah, look. Guess who she related to? I will not tell nobody who she related to. Cause it's public information and you could dig this for yourself. I will not tell you. If I cannot get not one motherfucker, I will never talk about that later again. Cause they let me know people really lazy out here, bro. People really will click on videos instead of doing their own research and run to all type of demons. hmm Look, check this out. Look at this girl. Why Chosen King said, hey, they was using her pictures in the beginning of the Kenneka Jenkins case. Like, damn, what's up with the pictures then? Then you got her. What would be the connection? Right? What would be the connection? I give you a connection. Check this out. Tiffany Henyard and Dorothy Brown. I ain't say nothing about this bitch. Chicago at the end. Damn, my keyboard finally clicking right. God damn, y'all see Dorothy Brown? This Dorothy Brown. This who case that they had in this who had the Kenneka Jenkins case in the beginning. Huh. Guess who she look like? I ain't finna show the world this shit. Man, it don't make no sense these people become YouTubers, bro. Look. Alright. Ain't her last name Dorothy Brown? Alright, watch this. Man. This make me I see why the people believe in straight drop, Kenneka Jenkins. I see why people believe in the devil now. The devil will get your ass paid out here, bro. Man, the devil get you some money out here, bro. Put you in power. Why did look? Don't don't straight drop look just like his grandmammy. Goddamn, I'm through. Man, I'm through with this shit, bro. I'm finna go to bed. I already published information out here. Now I know what they is. I know what they is. Trust me. Check this out. I cannot show you. Even though they said this public information, I can't show you this on YouTube. Cause they can come and be like, no, they can flag the channel. If you look at it like this here, you got Dorothy Brown, Patrick Brown, Jedediah Brown. And boy, Jedediah Brown look just like his grandmammy. I tell you that much. Boy, he look just like his grandmammy. Man, look just like his grandmammy. No wonder why now I see why Mitchell Reese know your whole family. Mm-hmm. Look, why Jedediah got the same cheekbone, chin, all of them. Just like, oh, it. 54 hot ass here. I need 54 hot ass over here. I know she a female, but she look like a goddamn Down syndrome mental patient. Like, damn, why her face look slanted? Man, that lady look like she done had a couple of strokes in her life. Like, damn, 54. I used to like you and stuff. Talk my name because I'm from the hood and I could see that. Yeah, you that female, you from that hood. Yeah, you hang around them real motherfuckers. Matter of fact, shit, you raising some of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, look. So look, And this right the reason why 54 look, watch this, check this out, y'all. Watch this. I can't make none of this shit up. What it funny looking ass video. Cause if I was a female and it looked like a goddamn orangutan, you got white folks something to talk about. I told you they was monkeys. The bitch looked like a goddamn a chimpanzee. You know what I mean? Then everybody finna go to her big ass head and be like, yep, her head swollen the motherfucker. NASA did say the archaeologists they done found some human skulls and these motherfuckers weighing a ton like damn. And then when they look, and then when they put the then when they doing the reiscussion 3D no, they gonna give you big ass lips and shit, talking about some this what the some bastard look like. Look, you say it look like 54 Keys look like she snuck on the earth. I believe that. I really do. Him too. I really believe they snuck over here like immigrants. When Lucifer fell to the earth, when God kicked him out of heaven, and when Lucifer cast down here like lightning, they were probably hanging on the wing and praying, hope they don't fall off. And then when they got to the earth, it's like, now, you know what I'm talking about. I'm looking at it now. Look, y'all want to see something else crazy that Trey Gang exposed the family tree? Mm-hmm. I can expose another family tree if y'all want me to. Lights up. Now, you know what? I could do this in another live. I just want to see how this live gonna do if you get the truth. That's sure Jacob. Look, this different Sure Jacobs. Watch this. This is Sure Jacobs that you want. The one that's connected to David Freeman, Patty, Joe, Lynch, Carlos, Molly, Julia. You know what I'm saying? Danella. You know what I'm saying? These are people you don't. These are people that you want to get up with, bro. Yeah. And I ain't even gonna lie. Somebody told me that the reason why 54 got kicked out the heaven, it was not because of Lucifer. Cause God kicked her ass out, like, nah, you too ugly. Gotta go. You know what I'm talking about? So he sent her on the ugly bus, and that's how she ended up down here fucking the whole goddamn shit up. Like, you see how she just stirred the whole world up? Talking about, yeah, Candace, I found the fight. I'm like, what fight you found? We need to find out, you know what I'm talking about, who swole your cheeks up. You know, I'm looking at your cheekbone like, damn, bitch, how many fights you been in? I'm looking at your chin like, yeah, that's a chin of steel there. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at 54 like, because a real nigga ain't finna look at 54 like, yeah, I want some head. Nope, nope. You don't want that head. That head dangerous. Nah, you don't want none of that head, goddamn. Did you see how big that motherfucker is? No, you don't want that. Not out the dark. When you wake up in the morning, that's when the truth gonna reveal. This how you set them up. This how you set these big head females. They gonna invite you to the crib and like, yeah, they gonna have a 32-inch front lace wig baby edges on, they're gonna look good for you. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why I respect women, cause if she got to go through all that look good for you and dress like a Barbie doll, I'm game with it. You know what I'm talking about? And then look, when you get through hitting that joint, make sure you wear it out though when when you smash them. And then look, once you get through, cuddle up with her. I know this sounds square as hell, but yeah, cuddle up with her. And rub your finger through a goddamn wish wig. You're gonna get caught up in one of those naps and act like your finger, twirl your finger up in that mother like, oh, that my bad. Keep twirling that motherfucker in there. Get you a nice chunk and like, damn, my bad, baby, and snatch that motherfucker off. She'll never argue with you again. She'll never argue with you again. You got it now. Cause she don't want nobody like, yeah, bitch, you remember that time I snatched your motherfucker whole hair off? Bitch, you gotta be a zombie. You find you got a big ass booty, big juice, you gotta be a zombie. You ain't regular bitch, you a zombie. They just sent big booty zombies down here. You know what it's about. I could just imagine if a nigga seen a fallen angel right now. He ain't finna call no government. Man, that man finna call, look, that man ain't finna call nobody. But, yeah, I gotta work over. Going on? Yeah, they said we gotta stay over this tour. So, shit, I gotta work a double tonight. Oh, damn, boo. Yeah, I know I said I was gonna come over there and tear your ass up tonight, you know what I'm saying? And I sure cooked you some of these mighty winnings over here. I know. Go get caught up with a UFO hoe. Cause when you get caught up with those UFO hoes, cause that's one of them UFO hoes. Them one of them hoes when a nigga get tired of they bitch and go over the UFO hoe house. Kim feel like, yeah, I'm ready to leave my bitch type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you find out that damn I had a UFO hoe like that. These hoes. One thing they ain't never seen a hoe was a UFO. I'm in tears, man. I need to stop hanging with these players, bro. These players and pimps, man, these niggas, man, they got my mind. Look, they made me feel so special. Like, look, soon when I stepped in, they like, there he go. I said, damn, I got all this clap, made me feel special than a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? The way they greet me, they were like, there you go, man. I swear, man, that's the next one in the league. I'm like, damn, I can't do nothing but tighten up my pimping. So, I'm walking bow-legged and shit, you know what I'm talking about? I know I got some Jordans on, but I'm walking in these Jordans like they some goddamn some bell bottoms, you know what I'm talking about? Some brown, some y'all know them what they them Buster Brown Johns? Yeah. Yeah, my foot crooked than a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. I had one female one time. She was like, yeah, Trey Gang, come over tonight. I go over tonight. And she was like, yeah, I'm a special girl. I'm like, yeah, how special you is? She was like, I just want to rub your feet. I wanna give my man a massage. I want my man muscles all loosened up, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want him to be cramping up in this thing, you know. I'm like, what? She was nothing but an old drunk. Talking about some, yeah, I don't want no you got to be in shape to hit this. Cause the last nigga he had a cramp in the back of his motherfucking legs, and that's when he exposed his health records. Yeah, nigga breathing hard as shit, you know, talking about shit. That nigga had to pull out an asthma pump. And I said, damn, that pussy fire, goddamn. You made nigga pull an asthma pump out on that joint? Like, yep. That nigga hit that motherfucker 2 times. It's still tied. I was like, damn, what you got in that coochie, goddamn? You know, what kind of horses you running in that John? You know what I'm talking about? Like it's a yeah, Trey Gun, I'm running Supremes. My head is hitting at peak at I'm like, God damn, it sound like that mother got a little torque on that little John, you know what I'm talking about? And she like, yeah, you want to ride this John Trey game? I'm like, damn, you know, I ain't just really got that much time. She like, nah, come on, man, you gotta try it. I'm like, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it, you know what I'm saying, man. I got a gal in my car right now, you know what I'm saying? I just come in here to get me a pack of Newport 100s and some motherfucking goddamn it, cold brews and shit and a couple of Tic Tacs. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Look, have you ever met a girl on a dating website and she get cool with you and when she finally feel like you the one and she'll give you all how that coochie work, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you come up, I think you cool. Like, yeah, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? She'll be like, yeah, yeah, I think you cool. You come to my house, you know what I'm saying? I just want a man that I can just cuddle up with, then she gonna tell you what that coochie can do. Yeah, you know, this coochie hitting at you know, before I was found and everything, you know, my coochie was hitting at like 250 horsepower. I was green at the time. I didn't know. And then till I, you know what I'm saying, met somebody in my life and showed me like, man, you know that coochie, you know, that motherfucker hitting at 500 horses now, you know what I'm talking about? And this thing, you know, she realized that, like, damn, you know, I ain't know that coochie was popping like that. So she all on the script and shit, you know what I'm talking about? That's where you come in at, you know what I'm talking about? You mind your business. Shit, you just catching the bus and shit at the bus stop. And you like, damn, where the bus at? And this thing, you know, you like, let me go over here and get a loose cigarette. And you bumping her broke ass too. All because she got those booty shorts on that she got off Timu. Man, I seen those same booty shorts on Temu, and I like, how much them motherfuckers is? 37 cents. And the promo code, them hold 15. And I'm like, damn, no wonder why these hoes be so fresh. You know what I'm talking about? Man, look, I'm telling you, they got scat pack booties out here, bro. Man, that's what a female told me. She was like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? She was like, yeah, if you get some of this Trey gang, you'll be like, fuck you, bitch. I'm like, why would you say that? What make you think I'd be like, fuck the bitch? She was like, cause this booty got a scat pack in it. You ever hear that whine in that joint? I said, damn. I had to run up out the house these whole freaky these days. Like, yeah, let me get on up out this junk. You know what I'm saying? I had a female goddamn it break up with me. We wasn't even together because I ain't give her none of that war game. You know what I'm about? She thought that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Invite me over and shit. This what I did. She gonna invite me over, and I wasn't in the mood for sex. Be honest with you, I'm tired. I just got out work and shit, and she got me all in the living room and shit. Got me watching some weird ass Lifetime movies and shit, and and this thing, you know, she was like, "You want to do it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm finna get on up out of here." So she know her time was short, so she was doing all extra shit. But like, "Yeah, you want something to eat? I'm finna cook." keeping me in that motherfucker. And this thing, I knew what it was then when she got to rubbing on my thighs and shit. She got that man hard. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker was standing like a Christmas tree. It was like December 25th. I'm talking about that motherfucker goddamn it was poking like, what I'm at the jean like that, like damn. But I wasn't in the mood though. It was hard, but I wasn't in the mood though. You know what I'm talking about? And then when she got to telling me, yeah, I got the scat pack in this job. I'm like, what? Trying to turn me on with that freak ass conversation and shit. Yeah, you ain't never had this before. Like, what? I ain't never had what before? Never had none of this coochie. You know what I'm saying? That coochie, called, what it called? I'm talking about, that's how they do it, bro. And then hyping you up, talking about some, and then this what I did. Yeah, she mad at me right today. She don't want to rap or none of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody be like, damn, why that girl hate you so much? Like, man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm talking about? She hate me today cause she thought she was finna get some of that Christmas tree. Mm-mm. Like, man, I'm tired. You know what I'm talking about? Look. Like, nah, I'm tired. I wake you up. I'm like, nah, I don't want to be waking. I need some sleep. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker don't work me goddamn 80 hours this week, bitch. I'm trying to get some Z's. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but she tried to talk me with that freaky talk. And when she talked me with that freaky talk, I'm like, damn, I ain't know the word that coming out your mouth. Shit. I want to know what Jesus gonna say about this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Cause how you gonna explain to me, be like, yeah, Trey, and I raised in the church and stuff. Like, yeah, what? Yep. My dad was a pastor and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, yeah, yep. Why you so freaky then? Like, why you so, because I ain't freaky like you. You the one with a dress on with no panties on that motherfucker. See, I got some goddamn a pair of silk slacks over here. And I got some drawers on. You know what I'm talking about? You in church, there ain't no panties on up on that motherfucker? No panties. I said, dog. Trying to get me to sneak back there with where the Jesus juice is. I said, nah, I can't do it. She in the church trying to get Trey Gang the fuck out. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. I can't. Nah, man, I can't fuck in front of the Lord like that. Nah, I can't do that. That ain't my kind of cup of sweet tea. On them out. But when I fuck, I try to show out and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I get cocky sometimes. Yeah, my foot game so magnificent when it come to this shit, man. When I stamp my pivot foot in that joint and my back foot holding the balance, and man, watch how I'm finna transfer all my weight from the left to the right side. Boom! You finna feel a shock wave like, oh! I swear to God, Trey Gang, when I go home, I'm kicking that nigga ass out right now. Like, what, boo, for me? Yep, right now. And serious about it. I'm talking about serious. Man, I had one female call me down there, two of them. Like, yeah, Trey got out, kicked him out right now. Like, yeah, you remember you said you were ready to move in with me? I'm like, yeah, I remember that, but it was just game though. Yeah, I did it. I'm like, what? You did what? Yeah, I'm gonna show my love. You heard it in the background. Well, guess what I heard in the background? 2417. Yeah, we got one transport. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, damn, you got the nigga locked up? Like, yep, you can come on right now. I'm like, damn, I can't do it, boo. She like, what? I'm like, nah, I can't do it, man. You can get that man. No, hell no. But Trey Gang, that coochie is yours. And then she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah. Is your name on this coochie? I said, my name on that coochie. And now I said, man, look. I had to look in that mother. I'm like, my name, where on that motherfucker? I don't see no tattoos. I don't see no barcodes on that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch, it sound like some fraudulent going on. You know what I'm talking about? Where that paperwork come from? Cause this shit ain't authentic. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about I'm ready to come home. I'm like, nah, I can't do all that, boo. Then when she had to find out you, I'm just be real with you. You already know my boo things. Yeah, I know her, and you already know we going through some problem. Like, yeah, but I told you I wasn't leaving. We just having a hard time. I just told you, man, look, I'm just dipping out, and I'm just slanging iron right now. You know what I'm talking about? But why you gonna slang that iron to me? Now I got my feelings involved and shit. Now she threatened to kill my bitch, me, and everything. I had the feds. Look, this how I got caught cheating because the feds came to the house and me and my gal then the feds came and they jumped like Trey Gang, you got a hit out on. You're like, what? From your side chick, this shit serious, this shit dangerous. She connected to all the cartels. She done lied to the cartel and everything. Yeah, we gotta get him out of here, you know what I'm talking about? I was like, oh my God, this shit for real? Like, yeah. Then baby girl was like, who is the bitch? Like, damn. Then the feds were like, yeah, we gotta show photo pictures. Now they got me all in my Popeye chicken wing outfit on, my work uniform, you know, charging the bitch, you know what I'm talking about? 'Cause when I go over there, I'm like, man, look, I need, you know, I need some money now, you know what I mean? How much you need, Trey Gang? Shit, how much you got? Man, shit, Trigger, I ain't got nothing but a couple of $100. That's what I'm saying. I need that couple of $100. This shit finna sound like a investment. Oh man, I'm about to bust my guts over her. You know what I'm talking about? Man, look, I had took a girl out and we had went downtown and it was these white people. They had like the horse carriages. You know what I'm saying? They was like, hey man, jump on these horse carriages, you know what I'm saying, and treat your lady for the night. And the way they had their pitch going, I'm like, man, how much did she cost? Like, yeah, you know, you ride on the horse, you know. And I said, all right. So we get on the horse carriage, so you know, I'm shooting my pimp in there, like, yeah, boo, you see the moon, the stars, and stuff. And she hearing the horse walk, you know what I mean? You know know what a horse sound like walking down the street. And I'm shooting my shot, you know what I'm talking about? She just broke up with a nigga, bad breakup, looking for something new. You know what I'm talking about? And come to line to me and shit. And either way it goes, titties out, we get to a light, and there was another horse carriage on the other side of us. And there was a couple on that joint. So, you know, we like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just boosting our vibe up. But I ain't know the horse that we had was in heat. We had a female horse. And the horse that was on the next of us was a male horse. And he smelled that aroma on that coochie. And man, look. Them motherfuckers start fucking at the lights. And just imagine you on a carriage, you know what I'm saying? And the horse humping. Like, damn, man, don't you know, man, them motherfuckers were rocking the carriage. I'm like, man, I got injured. You know what I'm talking about? I had to file an insurance claim because, goddamn it, they just imagine you in a Hellcat and a horse pulling this motherfucking Hellcat, see another. That's like bumping cars, bro. That was the worst. Man, them horses were fucking at the red light. I had to get my money back. I'm like, hey, bro, what the fuck? This shit scared shit out of me. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't know these hoes were fighting or what. You know what I'm talking about? I just see one horse jumping on another horse. And this shit embarrassing. Just imagine you at the light and you stuck in a horse carriage, 'cause you know they make you wear seatbelts and shit, and two horses just start fucking on the spot. I said, oh hell no. Yeah, this day over with. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this shit. You know what I'm about? Yep. And that's why she was mad. You know what I'm about? And this thing, will try to dry snitch and shit. Why females I would want to dry snitch when they know they the side chick and shit? You come to those side chicks, she'll know everything about your boo thing. But soon you make her mad, she gonna call that boo thing up and like, hello? Who is this? What's that song? What's that song? That blues song? Hi, my name is Shirley. You might don't know me. You know who did that Shirley song, goddamn it? You know that man you met, that's my man. You know what I mean? I'm like, what's all this shit? You know what I'm saying? I got motherfuckers waking me up, hitting me on the side of the head. Who the fuck is Shirley? I don't know no Shirley. What I'm talking about? Man, that bitch lying. I don't know that bitch. Lying like a motherfucker. She said, goddamn it, how she know you work at Popeye Chicken? Man, that bitch came and got a goddamn 16 piece. Extra crispy. That bitch was flirting with me and talking about, yeah, give me some extra crispy, hook me up on the wing. I was just hooking the bitch up on the wing. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't know the bitch was gonna take it serious. Like, yeah, I got to have you. I want your drum legs. Like, you know what I'm about? I ain't know. You know what I'm about? I'm just saying, bro. That's why I don't cheat. I don't cheat no more. Man, fuck that. Cause I'm bad at it. That's why my pimp friend told me, like, man, Trey Gang, man, you got to be real with these females. You can't lie to them. I'm like, damn, because I sure be lying like a motherfucker. He like, nah, just be real with them. They respect you more. You know what I'm saying? If you meet a female, you know what I'm saying, man, if you know you got a female, bro, tell that woman you got a female, bro. You see what I'm saying? Tell that woman you got a goddamn female. Just like a female would tell you she got a man. You see what I'm saying? A female come to a nigga be like, yeah, I got a man, you know what I'm talking about? And guess how that nigga gonna be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Guess how he gonna know how to maneuver around this shit? Just like I know, yeah, I got a female, you know what I'm talking about? And then she like, yeah, I got a man, you know what I'm talking about? Now you know how you finna maneuver around this shit. But why everybody getting their motherfucking feeling be like, well, this shit don't work out. I gotta tell the wife and that. Now you hunt the wife down like this bitch done hire a private investigator. Talking about put a eye tag, what they call it, an eye tag on your car, and you wanna know how this bitch catch you every time you go out and shit. That's why I don't play with no more female, cause this is year 2026. A female kill you playing with their emotion. Man, these days a female give you that coochie, you have female be like, I ain't had no D in a while, but I'ma let you get some of this coochie. And she'll make you sign paperwork on that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I had a female told me was like, yeah, sign these paper from this my insurance in case you break anything in this coochie. You know what I'm talking about? And I was like, what? I ain't never heard of that kind of contract. She told me, look, Trey ain't signed. I'm like, what is this? She naked as hell with that Bonet hat on. Cause they know female be looking fine as hell with those booty shorts and that Bonet hat on. They ain't got to wear lingerie no more. And then gonna say, yeah, Trey Gang, you hot and ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to put it in right now. All right, before you put it in, sign these paper. Like, what's these? This is my insurance paper. In case anything happen, you break some, crash some, you know what I'm talking about? This shit gonna be covered at 100%. I said, dawg. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why you thinking I'm coming here to break something? I come here to repair something, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I do body works. Why you think you bagged that John up in here? You know what I'm saying? I knew what wrong with it when you first bagged this motherfucker in. Like, yep. It's a whole lot of malfunction going on down there. You need to, you know what? Sound like you need the wall tighten up. I got the special tools for that. Yeah, cause you know I be cocky in the morning. Fuck this shit. I like, oh yeah, all right now. Go in that tube bar. This how I do. I go straight in that tube bar. When they get to talking this shit, they like on your first date. Yeah, you know, I'm a housewife. Yeah, yep. I cook steak and potato. Oh yeah, lying like a mother. Cause a lot of females do know how to cook steak potato, but the new females, no, they don't even know how to cook at all. Man, look, man, the female asked me was I was hungry. This why the pimp nigga told me, like, look, don't never trick off your dick. Cause look, if you fuck her first, and look what happened next. Cause look, that's what my big mistake. Went over girl house, smashed that junk. She gave me all these little stories like, yeah, I just want to man her. You know what I'm talking about? Make me feel safe and all that. I'm like, yeah, I'm the man. You know what I'm talking about? And next thing you know, I give her some of that good strokes. Next thing you know, she was like, you hungry? I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry. I'm thinking I'm finna get me a goddamn some fried wings and some fries or a cheeseburger. At least you know what I'm saying. Some broccoli casserole. No, this how I knew that bitch been to jail. Cause cause she had a big ass bag of Doritos and 3 slices of cheese and some relish. You know what I'm talking about? And made a whole spread like this. She gon' no. I'm like, what? Man, that bitch cooked me a spread, bro. I felt like I was in jail all over again. You know, she done came out because she was, look, she done went and got the Cheeto bag, right? Crushed the Cheetos up in that joint. And went and got the noodles and asked me, you want chicken or beef? And I said, I want beef. Grabbed 2 packs of noodle beef, crushed them hoes up. I watched this shit like it was a TikTok food review. Man, she crushed those noodles up, had a cup of hot water, you know what I'm talking about, poured in the noodle, crushed the bag up and shit, put a little spice in it. I was like, man, this bitch cooking me a chi-chi. Man, this jailhouse food, you know what I'm talking about. Man, cut some Slim Jims in. I said, yep. And I look in the cabinet. She had every poor man. Uh, look, go to the female and look in that cabinet. And I looked in that cabinet, bro. I seen some old ass goddamn tomato. Y'all know, I mean the ketchup. I seen that ketchup, man. Look, the roaches done took over. They done spray painted gang signs on the ketchup bottle. Look, man, in the freezer, they done spray painted GD Crip, Vice Lord, all that shit on there. And I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, damn, the roaches, GDs, and Crips and Vice Lords. And serious. They tried to press me one time coming in the house. She was taking the shower and shit. And she was like, I'll be right back, Drake. I'm finna go take a shower and freshen up. I said, take your time. And this thing, 5 minutes later, I had about 4, 5 big, I'm talking about these roaches. I know they like about 3, 4 inches tall. Man, they serious though. You know what I'm talking about? They done came in. I ain't know what was going on. I was in my phone, man, in my own bed. They done tied my shoe screens together. You know what I'm talking about? So if I run, I trip and fall. You know what I'm talking about? Some shit like that. So yeah, man, look, that's the first time I ever seen roaches in gangs. I heard about roaches and shit, you know what I'm saying? Female got roaches. I done been over female house and I smashed that thing late at night and I'm like, yeah, I gotta take a leak, there's no late night piss, whatever. And I went in that bathroom, man, I seen a big ass roach on top of the toilet. It was two of them and they was shooting dice on that motherfucker and one birthday money. And a fight broke out. And I can't make this shit up, bro. This shit got so involved, man. The police came over there, man. They couldn't even kick the roaches out. Cause they name was on the lease. Police told the bitch like, yeah, if you want them out, shit, you gotta go to court. You gotta go to city hall, and they gotta grant you a 30-day eviction notice. You know what I'm talking about? Look, bro, I swear a brawl broke out. They was shooting dice in that motherfucker, right? And the roach burnt his money. And he was like, hold on, bro, you burnt your money. And this thing, they got to throwing blows. Roaches, they got 8, 9 arms. So, that fight was intense. Then I was caught up in this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, because, I'm in there. I'm like, I had to sucker punch somebody in that motherfucker. Like, shit. You know what I'm talking about? True right now. Man, man, look. That's why I don't go to the housing projects no more. The roast two in advance. Man, look, man, them folk came to me was like, yeah, we know everything about you. Like, look, man, what y'all talking about? What y'all know? What y'all know about me? Yeah, they tie my shoe screen together so if I run, I trip and fall and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, them roaches do that type of shit. Man, look, I was sitting up there. Man, look, I was sitting up there. She was like, "Yeah, Trey, and I think right today. I think it was a setup. Cause why would she tell me, yeah, I'm finna take a shower? I'm like, yeah, I'm finna sit on the couch. Like, yeah, I'm finna see what you finna be looking. You know what I'm saying? And then two, three roaches come up. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's baby boy or something. Man, them folk question me, I'm talking about, then they had red bandanas on. And then they were talking about they from Ghost Mob. And I like, Ghost Mob? What's that? You know what I'm talking about? They looked at me, laughed. They were blowing smoke in my face. They had a Draco. Look, they had Dracos and everything. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't had nothing on me. You know what I'm talking about? They told me they ain't want to see me no more. And that's the last time I went over that bitch house. I'm like, no. And it still texting me right today, Trey, ain't what I did wrong. And I'm like, you ain't did nothing wrong, boo. It just ain't meant for us. I don't want the smoke, especially with those government roaches. Nah, them government roaches, they ain't nothing but informing. That's how the health department sneak up on you. Like, yeah, we heard to do an inspection. And then guess what? When they come doing the spit, they're gonna ask you, "Do you got roaches?" And you be like, "No, I keep my house clean." They know where to go. Cause man, look, I was with a female and she was on Section 8, and then it was her time when them folks came in to do a house inspection. Man, them folks went straight behind their goddamn freezer, and this where all the roaches at. I ain't know they was back there. And I'm like, damn, did somebody smuggled all these roaches in here now. I can understand if people got roaches in their house, they got little roaches. But these roaches, these was all different kind of breed. They like these roaches were from the north, west, and the south, cause they were all time different skin color. They spoke different languages. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about, bruh, I got sick and tired of this shit. In the middle of the night, going in there, I'm thirsty, chilling with my boo. I go in the kitchen. They all in the kitchen with microphone, like they the Hebrew Israelite. What's up, black man? I'm like, man, what's up? I grab me a cold brew. They telling me I'm drinking the white man poison and shit. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't, you know what I'm talking about? That's why I just like, fuck it. Fuck all this shit. I'm through. It's too much for me. Yeah, look, I ain't even gonna lie. Check this out. This the wildest shit I seen. Man, when I went over Quick House, man, look, I went in the bathroom. And when I seen what the roaches was doing, they were had a dog fight ring going on. I ain't even know roaches had dogs. They were dog fighting that job. They athletic too. And then look, them motherfuckers run so fast. Man, I swear I try to kill one of them motherfuckers. He too fast though. I know right today he got a story to tell. Like, yeah, I had one nigga try to stomp me. You know what I'm talking about? I done zigzagged on that nigga. That nigga didn't even know. I hit that nigga with a crossover move. That nigga stomp. Yeah, 'cause when I stomp, I miss everything. Yeah. Man, these roaches got iPhones now. They be Googling everything. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they be Googling. Look, roaches, they Google like we Google. They got phones and everything. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, I woke up in the middle of the night, you know what I'm saying, to go fix me a little drink or two. I seen a female roach horn in the kitchen. Talking about some, what's up now? I'm looking around like I heard a voice, like I heard a female. I don't see no female. So I had to look down and shit. That motherfucker had some Daisy Dukes on and a tank top. And when I say a tank top, I'm talking about a white T-shirt. You know, one of them mustard with a white mustard shirt. Had one of them motherfuckers on. Talking about some, what's up? Like, what you mean, what's up? I see a girl in there sleeping shit. Like, man, I don't just really get down like that now, Trick. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I know you got it in now, but I ain't trying to just, you know what I'm saying? Shit, just give me $20. I fuck with you. $20? What you talking about? 20? What is 20? Nah, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? What you mean, what I'm gonna get with that $20? Like, I don't know. A little head or something. You down? I'm like, hold on, let me go on. Make sure she sleep right quick. You know, Trey ain't nigga, you know what I'm talking about. Smashing like a motherfucker. I felt bad, you know what I'm talking about. I felt bad, you know what I'm talking about. I used to get jealous, you know. I used to get, look, check this out. I used to be in the goddamn living room and see that female rose, like, goddamn, that motherfucker, I hope that motherfucker don't say nothing, you know what I'm talking about. Can't trust these motherfuckers these days. You fuck a motherfucker, goddamn motherfucker can't wait to. Who is this? Calling your girl phone and shit like that. How did bitch find out about you? She done did some real research. She ain't got nothing to do. And check this out, them government bitches ain't got nothing to do with them Section 8 motherfuckers. They get full of those oodles and noodles. All that goddamn processed food, and you know that processed food give you mood swings. Like a motherfucker. Yeah. But yeah, gang, I'm finna get on up about this job. You know what I'm talking about? Cause man, I done set up here, I done bust a kidney. And I'm about to set somebody up and get me a fresh kidney, goddamn, because shit. I done wore this one out. Like a motherfucker. I just hate the world is what it is though. You know, people setting people up for body parts. And that just puzzle me cause I ain't got no kidney problems. I ain't got no type of hair problem. But I do got a foot problem. Man. Cause these goddamn coins on this John, I'm about to set a motherfucker up for some fresh pearl foots. Shit. Man, this shit gonna make me set some motherfuckers up and like send me some foot pictures. How gonna try down? Here go my foot. No, yeah, you finna be kidnapped. Yeah, give me these junk. I just wanna scrape a little piece of skin out that junk and put it on my corn so that hoe can heal. Cause god damn. Man, I let a female. Just imagine you had a female that really like you know what I'm saying, trying to fuck with you and everything. Like, Drake, I ain't, I'm trying to fuck with you. I ain't like most girl. And I show her them foot. She like, ooh, shit, that changed everything. I mean, damn, it really, really changed everything. It went for calling every day to shit calling once a month. Like, yeah, I was just calling. It ain't like. Yeah, I was calling, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about you and stuff, and I want to know, can you come over tonight and give me some of that? Nah, it got to a point where like, yeah, I was just call, just check up on you, and hang up the phone. Like, damn, what fuck going on with it? Yeah. But I had a female, you know what I'm saying? She had a little job, but she ain't had the average job a female would have. I had a bitch that work in construction. I'm talking about, man, look. When I met her on the dating website, and look, and she was like, yeah, come to my house. I go over the house, and the first thing I see on the porch was some goddamn steel toes. I'm like, man, it's a nigga in this joint. Man, this is set up. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm like, oh, when I see those boots, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get it. Then there was a size 14. I'm like, man, this got to be a giant in this motherfucker. Who the fuck she got in this motherfucker? Goddamn it, Ho Hogan. You know what I'm saying? She ain't tell me how tall she was. Cause when I found out, I'm like, damn, how tall you is? She was like, I'm about 6'8". 6'8"? I'm 6 feet. You 6'8". Why you ain't put this shit in your bio? Like, yeah, why you ain't mention that shit? And now I'm over there with a giant bitch. You know what I'm talking about? An Amazon. I'm over that motherfucker. Everything tall. I feel like a midget. Man, it be like, yeah, come in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? And she in the kitchen and we sit at the counter. Man, I'm like, man, what the hell? Man, I feel like man, look, y'all ain't never been in a giant house before. I'm talking about, look, man, look, her shoes is bigger than my shoes. I brought my nigga over to the house. He was like, yeah, Trey, I'm finna come on. I'm like, yeah, man, come on. So we get on the game and shit. And you know what I'm saying? And smoke a fruit and drink a couple. You know what I'm saying? And that man said, man, damn, man. When I came to the door, I'm like, damn. I know them ain't your girl boots. because he seen the boots. And then, and when I seen them whole laugh like the her foots, I'm like, damn, these just is kind of big, like, but they were pretty though. Just imagine you got your female got some pretty ass toe, but she wear a size 14. You would still rub them motherfuckers? Cause she can't put no high heels on. No, they ain't working. All her shoes made by doctors. They had doctors and shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause the way her foot was, I'm like, yeah, she was explaining like, yeah, Trey, can this take a toll on my back, my neck and my back. I'm like, your foot's got you going through all that? Like, yup. Then I was like, damn, that's why they gave you a couple of extra $100 on your Section 8 voucher. Ain't it? She like, yup. I'm so shit. Why you got your Section 8 voucher? Why you don't buy no real Crafton carts when you go in the cereal department? Why you buy the crunchos? You know what I'm talking about? That's what I don't understand. This where I lost respect. If you a female and you get food stamp in the voucher, why would you and them folk gave you $1,000 in food stamp? Why is you buying not the real Fruit Loops? Cause man, look, look, check this out. I seen the box. I woke up in the morning. I'm like, oh yeah, she got some Fruit Loops. Say no more. Man, look, when I pull up, I'm like, that ain't the Fruit Loop bird on that motherfucker. Man, they had that hamburger on that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I was like, what kind of cereal is this? You know what I'm talking about? I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the hamburger at McDonald's? He had his own cereal and shit. We eating burglar food. And I just couldn't do it no more. Cause she had all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You open up the cabinet, all this demon ass food. And I'm like, man, what this shit? You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never heard this shit. Yeah. Fuck me up. So that's why I just stay in the house. I'm like, man, look, fuck all this shit. Fuck the relationship shit. Nah, I done seen too much in life now. I gave it up for the Lord. The Lord say, man, yeah, be celibate now. I'm celibate than a motherfucker. How dare, man, cause when Jesus came to me, he had to scrape me up. Man, had to come to me, Trey, guy, you freaky ass. I said, man, what you mean I'm freaky? You know what I mean? Man, you out here, you know, smashing all these broke ass hoes and shit up on that bro. I'm like, damn, that's when I really felt bad. Cause he the one that had the book of banks. You know, when you got the book of life, he had the book of banks. Was like, yeah, you thought you were fucking with a rich hoe. Yeah, all that with government funds. I'm like, government funds? Man, yeah. Man, a bitch feel rich when that first of the month check hit down it. How you get a $2,000 in food stamps? Man, I can just imagine. That's why y'all be in those stores. Look, with those Bonet on, with your PJs. You know that car. Look, you done called that motherfucker about 4, 5 times. Your balance is zero balance. And you like, bitch, they playing with me. You ain't get 4 times for your shit to process. Now you all at the grocery show, you know what I'm talking about, with the PJs and the bonnet on, with a with $4,500 worth of food in the car. Man, that's car money. Man, you could have bought a Bentley with those food stamps. Man, look, I was the first nigga that bought a goddamn Cutlass on food stamps. Man, look, I was at the grocery store, man, a female was so cocky. And you know what I'm saying? All I did was just speak like, hey, how you doing, Miss Lady? Man, y'all niggas just don't know. I'm like, damn, bitch, ain't no nigga trying to holler at you. Oh, since you got your motherfucking food stamp, bitch, you a millionaire now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, go buy all this cheap ass shit in her, bitch. Yeah, like you doing something. You know, I'm looking at the car. Look, I done looked at her car. I'm like, I know you ain't talking, bitch. Oh, you done went and bought all these fake ass Captain Crunches. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch, I was raised up off Debbie cakes and, oatmeal pies and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And then you look at that bitch basket and shit. I like, damn, I seen one bitch, they said 1800. I said 1800 at a grocery store and pull out that EBT card. I said, damn. Swipe, no problem. Man, got 100 kids. All the kids have. I'm like, damn, all those kids yours? Like, yeah. I'm like, what? I'm like, what's your kid's name? Look, check this out. This why I don't ask a female, what's her kid's name no more? Cause one girl, I asked her, I said, yeah, what's your kid's name? She was like, yeah, my kid's name is Quick Quick, Shay Shay, Robert, Bob, Mike, Lillian. No, did I say Quick Quick? Yeah, Quick Quick, Shay Shay, Monique. I said, God damn, did she look? It was like a Forrest Gump issue. We was sitting on the couch. I done dozed out. I done woke up. She still naming names. Yep, Lashonda. And my other daughter named what I'm saying, Renee. And then, I got another daughter and a son, both of them twins. I call that Shay Shay and JJ, you know what I'm talking about? I'm like, but that damn. Man, look. She was like, you coming over? I'm like, yeah, I come over. And I go over there to the house, and this thing you know, man, I seen so many goddamn b- volleyballs, baseball bats, scooters, all this shit in the yard. You know what I'm talking about? Like, damn. Man, I'm seeing all this shit in the yard, like. Then I go in the house, it's like a boot camp, like a children home in that junk, like damn. And then you know what I'm saying? Then look, I was sitting up there chilling, and it was Father's Day. Look, it was Father's Day, and I was sitting in the house with all the little kids and shit. Not now one they daddy popped up. I was like, dog. And then they ain't even questioning like. They weren't even concerned like what my daddy was. They ain't even recognize you was Father Day. Like I was like, damn, you got these motherfuckers trained on it. What you say? You Paul, you got a caught of this line? Oh yeah, I'm glad that you did too, goddamn. You know what I'm talking. Yeah, I'm glad that you got a part of this shit too, cause I be trying to tell the truth and stuff. Then I be trying to make everybody day and stuff, you know what I'm talking about? And make them laugh. Before I get on that of her, you know what I'm talking about? Because I already done spread some of that Tiffany and Henya, because Tiffany Henya, man, if you find out who Tiffany Tiffany Henya ain't nothing but a freak. But she thinks she a bad bitch, but she ain't nothing but a chicken head from the hood and thinking, you know what I'm saying? Cause you done had a trick ass nigga with a little money, you let him smash and shit, and he gave you a little thought and power. Now you just think you just a bad bitch. Nah, you really ain't. Know what I'm talking about? Shit. That's what I said. What you say? Ooh, the nose? That's what I said. That's why nobody ain't invited to these type parties. I'm like, no, don't let them in. They nose too big. Look, they be like, nah, don't let them in. You know what I mean? No, I'm looking at they know that mother too big. Now we ain't got enough tonight. Yeah, they ain't put in on this shit. You know what I mean? Hold on, let's expose. You know what I mean? This when a nigga finna pull a bump and run. Hold on, I'll be right back, man. Let me go use the bathroom right quick. Take a couple of notes and dip out the back door. I'm gone. You know what I'm talking about? And nigga be like, man, y'all seen Trey Gang? Nah, we ain't see. He ain't in the bathroom? No, ain't nobody in that motherfucker. Oh, damn, he must be gone then. You know what I'm saying? They trying to figure out where I went to. It's not your guys. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm just having a little night, Herman. That's all, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm already spilling some tea on the Kenneka Jenkins case, you know what I'm talking about? I'm just trying to have a little fun before I expose these bastards that be, you know what I'm talking about? So y'all be tuned in. You know, Trey Gang got a gospel album coming out. Y'all support me. My gospel album coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to press it next month. You know what I'm talking about? I got a gospel album come out. So y'all, you know what I'm talking about? Support me on my gospel album because I'm, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to this devil shit, I'm finna slay all this shit. Yeah. Yep, I got a gospel album coming out. And y'all can sign up to my other channel because I got a church channel for all the Christians and the Muslims and shit. Y'all come to my holy channel, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all subscribe to Trey Gang Holy Temple. And I will be going live every Sunday for church service, Wednesday for Bible study, Monday for communion. You know what I'm talking about. So y'all want to come and listen to the Lord? Come on down to Payal Missionary. You know what I'm talking about? Come to Payal Missionary Church. What you say? Yeah. That's what a female told me. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Trey guy, you know what I'm talking about? I'm like, damn, that little John wet, ain't it? She like, nah, they're just cooling water. I said, oh my God, you know what I'm talking about? But God, goddamn it. This why Miss Teresa crashing out, cause Miss Teresa ain't got no nipples. I couldn't believe when Miss Teresa got naked. Y'all remember when Miss Teresa got naked and she showed her jewels? And I said, man, that lady nipples gone. I'm talking about them John just like when I looked at the nipple department, I couldn't believe it. Like it looked like somebody done shot her with a BB gun. And it had a switch on it, like I said, oh my God. Ain't nobody finna suck them Johns. Mm-mm. Man, I don't even give a fuck if you smoking crack. You ain't finna smoke them Johns. You ain't even finna squeeze them. I wouldn't even squeeze them Johns. If you squeeze them Johns, ain't no telling what will pop out them Johns. Man, look, when Miss Teresa went live, everybody was feeling sorry for her. And I'm like, man, but I'm the one that really feel sorry for her. Cause that was depressing the day I saw it. And I'm like, damn, you just got a titty job. And I was looking at some photos. I'm like, damn, Mr. Reed, your titty plump. I know they looking good up under those goddamn nightgowns. Until that bitch hit some of that bobo weed and called the laws and shit and showed those nipples. I'm like, man, this shit look like a robbery here. Man, you need to file a report on missing nipples because them hoes gone. It look like somebody got a number two pen with the razor on the end and scratched the titty off. They done scratched the nipple off the motherfucker. I couldn't believe it. That's why she mad. Just imagine you done trick a nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, then Miss Teresa showed them booty picture. Like, yeah, I like that ass. That ass is rounded. Yeah, I had this ass done. Yeah, I had this ass done 2 years ago. These motherfuckers still plump. Shit, I'm finna come over there and get that. Oh yeah, come and get everything you want. And then next thing you know, he come over that motherfucker and then he pop that gown over. Cause you know me, I'm a titty man. Before I go in, I wanna suck a nipple or something. I gotta squeeze a jug or something, you know what I'm talking about? That's a favorite part of the sex, ain't it? Yeah, like, I just want to see you jump like, oh my God, that's when your mind click like, oh my God, those nipples. That's when the female was like, yeah, have your way, cause when you suck them motherfuckers, you know what I'm talking about? Man, you like a kid in the motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? And she just looking at you, you just hopping all crazy in that joint and thinking you doing something cause you so excited. I had a female tell me, calm down, Trey guy, you stroking me to death. I was like, whoa, shit. I'm like, this joint so busting now, you know what I'm saying? What you got in the coochie? Dynamite, C4 in them motherfuckers? This shit, the bomb, boo. You know what I'm talking about? She laughing and tighten that coochie up. You know what I'm talking about? And I had to tell her, how you do, where you put that? That motherfucker had a dynamite in you. What the button at on that joint? She laughed so hard, I done flipped the bed sheets, even the goddamn mattress over. I'm like, what a detonating button there, cause this didn't happen to me. You know what I'm talking about? The fuck going on here? Then I got to go back to the house to my main boo, you know what I'm talking about? And she a draw sniffer. Yeah, I done come back to the house now. It's 2 in the morning. She like, let me sniff your drawers. But I'm glad the bitch kept herself clean. Cause she was sniffing, wasn't no scent. She was like, why do you hold down? Cause I been sweating, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? You done scared me, talking about why ain't picking up my phone, leave me all these death threat messages. I had to run over here to you. You know what I'm saying? Why you sweating? Cause you sweating the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? You thinking I'm with a girl and shit? I'm out with the homeboy. And that shit embarrassing that I got to counsel this shit and run to you and they laughing at me and shit. That's when I know I'm talking about. Act like it's her fault and shit. That's when I act like I just done had enough. Like you just don't bitch, you just got a goddamn trust issue. You done brought this old ass relationship into our relationship, bitch. You terminated. Bitch, I done gave all my dick away for this bullshit. No. No more strokes for you. You know what I'm talking about? That's when she trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's when they really get some act right. Be like, Trigger, can we talk? Talk about what, bitch? About us and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And she just run the game her goddamn self. That's what a female do. Cause this how a female know when she wrong in the situation. And she be like, can we just talk? And then when she grabbing and touching all on you, be like, baby, stop. See, that's what I'm saying. You ain't got to be so mad and all that and trying to soften your ass up to a little boy. And next thing you know, before you know it, she'll be running the whole goddamn relationship. Yeah, she'll be running the whole relationship. I mean, look, she'll be running the whole relationship. You'll be wondering, like, damn, I just got out of work. See, I met a bitch at Pump 4. Soon when I get to the house, she talking about who the bitch. Like, what bitch? She done sunk her on your ass. Know what time you got out work and everything. You know what I'm talking about? What you say, Trey Gang? It's 2:30 and I cannot be screaming. It's 2:30? You ain't even lying. Damn, I ain't know it was this late. Let me get more jokes for you then, since you entertainment shit. You know what I'm talking about? Cause this pillow section, this pillow talk. You know what I mean? This some real pillow talking, right? That's probably why y'all laughing, cause y'all probably did this shit before. I'm looking at some of y'all pictures, and y'all do look like y'all make that nigga feel guilty and shit. You know what I'm talking about? I can see it now. Now I see it. Now I see y'all with that shit, bro. Y'all be taking us down through that shit, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all get us over there. This what a female do. Come over to my house and I'ma cook you some dinner and you get over there and then they be one of those girls that can actually cook. Man, she'll get your ass, you'll come to those projects and shit. And she'll come over there, then all her kids respectful. It's like they military trained. It's like when you come in their house, look, she got them all in dress clothes, like they like it's Easter Sunday. She got about 8, 9 babies sitting on goddamn on the couch, and they see you all in there. They be like, "Hello, Mister." Like, damn, bitch, did you put these motherfuckers up to this shit? The kids in on it, bro. Man, I'm talking about, man, every time I turn my back, it was always a different child was like, hey, you got $1? I'm like, yeah, you got $1. I don't mind giving $1, but if you got 100 kids, that's $100. You see what I'm saying? Did you talking about some y'all hungry too? Shit, I just gave all your kids $1. Bitch, this shit done messed out to 100. And then I'm trying to be nice and shit like that. How many kids you got? Shit, I ain't got nothing about 15. 15? You said that shit like, shit, you ain't no regular bitch out here. Man, what that cool, what kind of engine you got in that job? Cause it ain't no 4 cylinder. It damn sure ain't no 6 cylinder. Shit, bitch, you got a V8. That motherfucking head done bored it out to a 400. You done got a turbocharge on there. Who sponsored this coochie? I'm talking about that motherfucker got a Hemi in it. And then you would have a freak would tell you, yeah, this mother got a Hemi in it. You can't handle this shit. One female scared me with that junk. Look, I had to tell her pop the hood on that job. Like, look, I got to see this shit. Pop that hood. Man, she done popped that hood. I had to look at that coochie and said, woo, wait. Man, I seen all the chrome and oil and glitter on that motherfucker. I said, shit. And she demonstrating that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, this motherfucker in here, goddamn it, 100 horses. And this bitch can get down the script at 1.2 seconds. Like, damn. Man, and ride the shit out of me. I was over there every day. I ain't even give a fuck. I ain't even give a fuck if I look like a sucker, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that shit made me went to the grocery store and bought everybody Lunchables. Man, I done went to the grocery store, man. Look, what you need on to know? Shit. No, I'm just saying, bro. Man, look. Man, that female, look. I met her on Tinder, and she was like, come to my house. And when I go to her house, she had all her kids in Easter suit. The boys had Easter suits on, and the girls had Easter dresses on. It looked like a coat in that motherfucker. I was about to run out that mother. That shit wasn't normal to me. Like, yeah, this some crazy shit going on. You know what I'm talking about? And then when we were sitting on the couch getting to know each other. And we were talking about, and I was like, yeah, when the last time you did something? She was like, it been a while. And I'm like, yeah, how long it's been? She was like, it been a couple of years. She was like, I just kept the hood on that motherfucker. This motherfucker ain't been crunked in a while. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker might need an oil change. I said, damn. conversation was so good, goddamn. I was like, damn. She had those little booty shorts on, you know what I'm saying, with that little Bonet hat on, with those cheeks falling out that joint. And I'm like, damn. And I was like, she was like, yeah, this motherfucker got a 454 engine in it. And this motherfucker got a copper rate on this motherfucker that would shoot gas all in the block. I said, damn. I'm like, damn, I'm ready to pop the hood on that joint. And she was like, here you go. I said, pop that hood on them. I said, now you gotta be lying. You know what I'm saying, man? Now, this ain't nothing but original motor to when I pop that motherfucker, sink the meat on that motherfucker. I said, I had to bag out that John. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is like if you were a explorer or something and you found some new bowls and shit. You know how like the signs that come out, yeah, we found some new spoons or African shit. Man, I said, oh shit, I done found new coochie. Man, I had to go back to the hood like, man, no, man, this ain't the regular coochie, bro. Man, my niggas didn't even believe it. Like, you know, I told him, I said, man, look, bro, this ain't your normal coochie. I was trying to explain. I'm like, man, that motherfucker big, swole, like, and then that motherfucker shaved down to the T, and that motherfucker was so goddamn it, and them motherfucker was like, damn. And she was telling me that motherfucker don't run on regular gas. That motherfucker run off octane. I said, oh shit. Now I'm paying all the bitch bill. Like, how much that phone light bill, rent? Yeah, let me, you know what I'm saying? No question asked. Like, yeah, how much that motherfucker? Boom, dropped a bag on that motherfucker. Like, yeah, we ain't never departing from this shit. Cause I was like, damn, what's all on that motherfucker? She was like, yep. If you look at these sides of the lips, I got the tuned up on these joints. And if you look at the pearl, that's where I got this 650 carburetor Harley on this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? And you see the headers on there? I just need those spark plugs that can. And I was like, damn, she really describing that pussy like an engine. Yeah, this is 351 belt rocket motor. I'm like, damn, you got a rocket motor in there, John? And then who go the other bro talking about, yeah, that's a small block though. But I got, you know what I'm saying? I got a big block over here, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, I can't believe it. So I got to, you know what I'm talking about? So that when I had to pray, like, Lord, is this cool? He was like, man, look, you a player? I'm like, man, I'm pimping, man. And he said, keep pimping then. And I was like, it's cool. And he said, keep pimping. I said, well, I'm gonna keep it pimping then. Next motherfucker tell me, goddamn it, yeah, you ain't fucking with your average girl. Yeah, this motherfucker might got a little high mileage on it. But I kept that motherfucker oiled up, tuned up. Cause I met an old bitch one time, you know what I'm talking about? And she still fine right today. And she told me, she was like, yeah, this motherfucker got a lot of miles on it. But I kept that bitch up. I said, what? I see. And then she was old head. She ain't even shaved no more. Man, that motherfucker had goddamn an afro on that motherfucker. And it's like she would grease it up. Like, it was like, you could look at it like, man, you really took care of these motherfuckers. Like, and then you could tell 'cause when I went over there, I'm like, damn, I could tell you been combing these hairs, ain't it? You know what I'm talking about? She was like, these ain't hers, these is hairs. I said, hairs? You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, why these John hairs and shit? You know what I'm talking about? And she had explained it to me. And then when she got to explain to me, I can't get everybody the secret. You know what I'm talking about? You got to get you a Kruger to understand it. And when she told me what though, I said, oh, shit. Yeah, it was over with then. Yep, it was over with then. Yeah, it was over with. Man, look, I done scraped that junk so good that she had to give me, man, look, I ain't lying, man. You ain't, man, that man, she had to give me, shit, at least 80% of her check, bro. Man, you got me smashing you. I'm out of breath over here. And these scrolls I got, these ain't no regular scrolls. Man, these scrolls gonna be long and strong. And this ain't the man, then look. This ain't 50 pumps you getting. Man, you getting, man, look, and then look. And they ain't had no problem with it. Man, them motherfuckers get they check like Trey gang, huh, here goes you. That's all I need, just you in this motherfucker. I'm like, damn. That's all I just want you in this motherfucker. I'm like, damn, just in this mother. Yup. I'm talking about, man, look, make it so bad. I had an old school gal. Guess what she did? She'll bring me to the house and she was like, look, I gotta go to work. And I'm like, all right, cool. And she was like, yeah, you want me drop you out? Cause you don't need to do that because you could stay here. I'm like, well, I just stay here and lock me in the house. Man, that lady locked me in the house. What if a fire break out? I'm dead. She done locked me in the house because I noticed. I'm like, damn, she done got me like a hostage in that jungle. Every time she leave out the door, she locked the motherfucker. I can't even go outside if I want to because the door's locked. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't even know that this bitch was setting me up. She was one of them old hoes like, yeah, ain't no nigga finna walk out on me again. And then I started to know that's why she was like, yeah, Trey, I'm gonna handcuff you to the bed. And then I'm like, well, I ain't never done that before. I ain't gonna get down with this shit. You know what I'm talking about? And she just had a long pillow talk with like, look, I give you everything you want. Just let me handcuff you one time. Handcuffed me to the bed and gave me that wildcat. Man, look, gave me that goddamn wildcat and left me chained to the bed till I had to go to work. And watch me on the camera, cause I ain't know the bitch had cameras and shit. Now watch me on work. Telling me I'm just tired of men walking out of my life and stuff. I'm like, God damn. So you about to kill me cause what the next nigga did. Nah, I ain't gonna kill you. I'm gonna just cut your dick off. I said, cut my dick off. Oh, nah, you can't do that. No. Bitch, a blade can't penetrate this motherfucker. Bitch, this bitch bulletproof. Man, I done had a bitch shot me in that mother and the bullet bounced out, bitch. You ain't talking about shit. Yeah, cause man, look, I'm not lying, man. I'm just so tired getting in a relationship with these females out here and think they know everything. Man, I had one female, right? I ain't even have a female at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm really single. And, and I met the girl and she knew I'm single and shit. And she gonna tell me some look. We kicking it, everything cool and shit. But she done got comfortable and be like, yeah, we comfortable and shit. You know what I'm saying? And this thing, she wanna give me a hard time and wanna go through my phone and shit. Go with my phone like, ooh, look what I found. I said, bitch, what you find? Yeah, I done found the bitch. Nah, you ain't find no bitch in that. You know what I'm talking about? She telling me, yeah, I done found that bitch and all this old shit. And then she trying to break down the encode messages that she in the messages like, yeah. Now the text message reading in another name, but she reading the text message like, yeah, that's the bitch. I said, man, bitch, when you become a genius? Oh, you a genius now, you know what I'm saying? You can figure shit out now, bitch. What was this, you know what I'm saying, bitch? Where'd you get these degrees from? You know what I'm talking about? Like you just the smartest bitch in the world. You a genius, bitch. If you Albert Einstein, ho, do you got goddamn 9.8 G average, goddamn it. Until then, bitch, you can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm talking about? And she mad at me. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't saying I'm a genius, but I'm like, but you doing some genius ass shit over here. Like, bitch, shit, you might well just put the mustache on like Albert Einstein, bitch. You get your chalkboard, your chalk, and add the numbers up. Yeah, 4 plus A equals B minus the M. The nigga cheating on me. Yeah, man, let me get on up about this junk, cause I done got mad now. You know what I'm talking about? I done got mad now. Yeah, that's what I said. Cause look, that's why I never cheat on the female again. Cause the female is the best detectives in the world. Man, just imagine how a female. Now look, if you could have a female that can jump, if she let you drive her car and she could jump in that car and could find a earring, a little piece of jewelry that you ain't even, man, that bro. Man, I was in the car. I'm in the car, a female I'm fucking with. I'm cheating now. I pick up another broad. This broad got all this fake ass Family Dollar jewels on. She got all this fake ass Family Dollar beads around the neck. All this shit falling apart in the car. That's why I don't never let bitches ride with Family Dollar material on. Cause that shit fall apart in the car. It's like it's mint. It's like a stage and jewelry piece. Like a bitch can have an earring. She can have some Family Dollar earrings on, and then when she try to pop them out of her ear, it's gonna be some type of part that fall off, and your bitch will find it. She'll get in that car. Look, you can wash the car, vacuum clean that hoe and everything, and pick her ass up from work, and she finna get in that motherfucker. Be like, wait a minute, something ain't right. And you like, damn, what's ain't right? You think you see the car clean? You know what I'm saying? You looking at the floor, them hoes clean. You even see the vacuum squeak. Man, that bitch finna get out that car, go up under that seat, and point. No, that ain't no goddamn diamond. That's a Cuban. This shit came from Family Dollars. I know. And pull that mother who what bitch been in the car like damn, you know, that fucked me up. Cause I'm like, damn, this bitch knew I had a bitch in her. How? How the fuck she know that? And then she went and pulled a screen. That's why I don't let females in my car with Timu wigs. Cause that motherfucker wish we shared her. Man, that lady done jumped in that car and found a piece of her screen like a detective. You can't even see this shit with a naked eye, bruh. She get in the car like, no, it's just something about this car. Where you been today? I'm like, what you mean where I been? Fuck this shit coming from. Now this finna be an argument. You know how that's it's finna be an argument on the way home and shit, you know what I'm talking about. But that goddamn detective goddamn it Gus done kicked in. Cause she know. One thing she know, it's a hoe been in here. And she know hoe ways. And she just looking at me. She was like, don't lie to me, Trey. And I'm like, I ain't had no bitch in her. Why you think that? Cause I'm looking at you right now, cause you the answer to this shit. Cause normally you be like, bitch, you crazy? Get your ass on with that bullshit, bitch. You know I love you, but now you answer to this. Now I know a bitch been in her, so now this bitch trying to break me down like she a goddamn detective, like I'm finna confess. Oh my god, bitch, yes, I had a bitch in the car. I'm sorry, bitch. You know what I'm about? I'm so sorry. Like I'm finna just point out all the everything. Here go all the nut stains on the back seat when I was smashing her right there, and you see them my. Look, you see her knee print? Them her knee print when she was giving me some of the head game, you know what I'm about? And I'm sorry for that type shit, you know what I'm about? And she was like, yeah, I'm looking at your playlist on the radio. You don't be playing no goddamn Key Sweat when you with me. What the fuck you doing playing some goddamn Key Sweat while I'm at work and shit? You know what I'm talking about? Man, they pay attention to all that shit. Yeah. Cause look, I had a female look. Check this out. This what a female did to me. This what she did. She mad at me. Told me sleep on the couch. Since we got one car and this her goddamn car and shit, you know what I'm talking about. It's the only thing I hate that she had a car, I didn't, goddamn. So I had to kiss her little ass a little bit, you know what I'm talking about. And she was like, you know, I had to drop her ass off and shit. Look, check this out. We ran. I'm dropping her ass off at work. I'm quiet. She quiet. She the main motherfucker cheating. Cause when she get out the car, I see the mop man coming up. Like, damn, why didn't they give you so much extra attention? You know what I'm talking about? I had to switch the game up. So I was like, yeah, let me pull up at this bitch job early and pick her up. That what fucked her up. Cause she normally get off at 3 and I be late picking her up by 3:40, 3:30 or something like that. But I popped up at 2:30. Caught that bitch in the act, you know what I'm talking about? I said, damn, this what you cheating on me with? And then this when I knew I had her. I'm like, man, you cheating on me with a nigga like this, bitch? And then that nigga look like Miss Professor Clump. Man, you done cheat on me with a fat ass nigga with an afro that look like Bookman off Good Time. Bitch, your game done shot down. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to make her look bad and shit. You know what I'm talking about? But that nigga, but that nigga paying what he weigh though. Like, oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I know I'm finna reverse all this shit, 'cause when I get through with her, goddamn, I'm finna get my hands into that motherfucking fun. You know what I'm talking about? It's over with. That's why I don't cheat no more, man. Y'all female, y'all break a nigga heart. I done cheated on the wrong girl and then realized, damn, I done cheated on the wrong bitch and she done flipped the table. Now I'm about to pull a missing person report out on this bitch. Bitch ain't called me or nothing. You better not tell me it's over with. Oh yeah, Trey game is over with. And you don't call me in 24 hours? I will be calling goddamn the missing hotline. Hey, can you I just want to call do a welfare check on my boo. Yeah, what my boo named Shay Shay. She ain't even answer her phone and stuff. Can you send a squad car over there and do a welfare check? Bitch, I'm finna send the whole squad over there. If you play with me, you know what I'm talking about? If you answer that phone and you play with me, talking about, yeah, don't call your phone no more. I will be calling SWAT and telling them folks, yeah, you got a squatter in the house and there's people in there in danger. Y'all might need to go in there and kick the doors down and watch how they finna come in that motherfucker full force, you know what I'm talking about? Cause nowadays if the next relationship I get in, if a bitch cheat on me, bro, if my boo thing cheat on me, she finna get sued. Cause I found a law you can sue a bitch now. If motherfucker cheat on you, man, I'm suing the bitch. Simply that. I'm going to court. Man, y'all gonna see me in people court. Y'all know that little theme song. Dun, 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 dun. thump, 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 you know what I'm saying? Come in that motherfucker. Hey, you know what I'm saying? The defendant's Trey gang. He's coming there. He got a claim about he got a Kruger coochie. He been manipulated by that Kruger coochie, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know it's gonna be a little old bitch thinking she can, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Yeah, Your Honor, you look at me, I'm 60 years old with a bad body, you know what I'm saying, of a young bad bitch. I still got it. And that motherfucker Trey Gang, you know what I'm saying, been playing with me for my whole, I'm like, oh, she lying, Your Honor, I rejected it. It's bad enough I'm in court getting sued, you know what I'm talking about, or some cool shit pie, you feel me? Yeah. Man, let me get on up out of here, gang. Man, look, I need to roll me one up. I ain't even sleep. I need to roll me one up. I don't even know why. I need to go to the doctor. Cause I just noticed I don't really be going to sleep no more. And I'm trying to figure out why it's dead. I don't even go to sleep no more. Man, I don't even go to sleep no more, bro. I done drunk so many goddamn some Jack over here. I'm looking at Dorothy Brown right now. Yeah, I'm finna be her. I'm finna hear her inbox. Finna get in Dorothy Brown inbox. I'm finna see how what they really do. I think she might give me a chance. She look like you could send her a dick picture. She'll respond to my who is this? Tell me who is this? She big dick. Big dick who? That's how she look like one of those big dick who. That's why you can't fuck with those Kruger, cause they hot and ready like Little Caesar pizza. Y'all seen that commercial about hot Little Caesar pizza? You know what I'm saying? Hot and ready. You know, make sure you have your and then like Subway, you get your $5 foot long, you know what I'm about? Yeah, you can't fuck with Dorothy Brown, cause Dorothy Brown, she a real Kruger. Man, you look at her face. If you look at her cheeks, no, them been working out. See how plump and tender them Johns is? Yep. Mm. I know what she did with those Johns. I swear, I'm looking at her lips, goddamn it. Yep. She got a little young YN somewhere shooting up the west side of Chicago. Yeah, these one of these niggas. Look, this one of these niggas. You'll be like, yeah, that's my nigga, little Snoop Snoop right there, and everybody be like, Snoop Snoop ain't got no girl. Snoop Snoop really got a girl. He just can't bring his girl around everybody, you know, 'cause his girl a judge and shit. You know, some my Snoop Snoop done got into some mess. Just imagine your homeboy. You ain't see your homeboy in the hood for a minute, then he just pop up all of a sudden with an old bitch in the car. Yeah, they look, they done pull up. He done pull up with an old bitch. You just don't know this bitch got power. You know, you just looking at this old bitch in this joint. Cause she ain't got a judge robe on though. You know what I'm saying? She got those little shoes on with the rhinestones on it. You know what I'm talking about? You know how them old folk be Look, she look. You pulling up at the track. Just imagine that you fucking with an old bitch like Dorothy Brown. Don't even know this bitch a federal agent and a judge. And you and y'all driving around, you bring this bitch to the hood and you wanna know why this shit awkward. Like, yeah, get me out of here. Nah, boy, I'm just trying to hang with my nigga. I just want you to meet. Meet my niggas. And she like, nah, get me out of here. Cause a nigga see how that nigga be like, that's the same bitch that try to give me 100 years. And then you try to argue with her like, damn, why you trying to bury me in front of my friends? He done went to the hood and told his whole friends about you. Can't wait till the homeboy meet you. And she like, nah. Where the fuck we going? Yeah, we going to the hood. Nah, don't take me to the hood. Gotta be scared of the hood for, bitch. You with me? Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. She like, no. That's beside the point. Get me out of here. All because he trying to be a freak. Oh, man. Chat done slow down now. I might. I'll be safe. I'll be bringing this shit out of me, man. That's what I'm gonna do, gang. One time out. So yeah, man, y'all be cool, y'all be safe, and I'm out. Hold on, what y'all talking about? Hold on, who said that? Let's see. All right now. All right now. Some of y'all little old crews in the chat gonna get it now. Some of y'all little old crew looking good in that chat. Y'all gonna get it. We'll keep secret around that motherfucker. Yeah, come here, girl. Know what I'm talking about. Yeah.